In ancient history, a war between the newly created races of Toril and the forces of Hell left humanity nearly extinct. In the post-cataclysmic world, humans placed themselves above all others, while races deemed undesirable watched from below. Ferox, a newly created race intertwined with beast and elf, were regarded to be even more monstrous and were forced into servitude. During the war, the gods and goddesses gifted unique arcane artifacts to those fighting against the Hells. These items turned the tides of war and brought forth brand new schools of magic in the form of the mage class. Alas, magic and hope fade from a world on the brink of destruction. Our hope now lends itself to a select and unlucky few.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, bullshit.
Leagues Under the Sea. It's the predecessor of
I thought it was
20,000.
30,000.
It's 20,000?
30,000. 20,000. It is 20,000.
I thought so.
Oh, we've got some
I didn't
death clock
think I
things.
just answered. Are we on?
Yeah.
Yep, we're alive.
Wow.
Hi! And welcome back.
Let's start.
Man, do you ever just hear the sound of your own voice and just want to just stick your head into a garbage disposal? Because I do.
Yeah, all the time. I hate my voice.
Anyway.
Wow, I can't even hear my own. I should put my hearing aids.
Yes,
Thank
you
you
should.
for reminding
Your beard. Well done, I didn't get that far.
We're back. Which is cool, because we haven't done the live stream campaign in a fucking while, but we're back now. Here we are. We're doing it. Yeah, so some announcements to make. Thanks for sticking with us through our super spicy Halloween set. Hope you enjoyed some D&D, some more D&D, some spooky D&D, some House of Ghost D&D, some Ghost in the House D&D, and of also, of course, bears.
Bears! I was a pretty good bear, I think, you guys.
Yeah.
You
Where
were.
our party narrowly avoided capture by the High Bear Nation, and that's what got out of there. Thanks, Maddie. Yo, the bear puns are really do be endless. It rhymes with so much shit.
Let's be fair.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's be better.
and now,
Sorry. I can't do it with
You're
this.
gonna get injured if you don't be careful.
Was it over there?
Injured emotionally. Protect yourself.
over here or over there.
To be fair, she did open
Wait,
this can
where?
of worms.
Oh, sorry, it's not over here or over there. It's on the bear.
I have to
I
leave.
can understand why Gaylocks ate all the porch now.
Fuck them bears. Anyway, so yeah, we're back. Some announcements to make before we start. So not this week, but next week we're going to be starting Wildlands. Got those dates right. We'll be doing Wildlands next Saturday and next Sunday. It'll be a double motherfucking feature. So get pumped
And
for that.
then-
That'll be exciting.
And then possibly the following week, just depending on how long it goes.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Live stream campaign, we're gonna be stuck in this fucking dungeon for a while, so get used to more of that. Let's see, other fun stuff. Pat, text, Ellie. Man, haven't had one of those in a while. I don't think there's any other announcements. We obviously won't be doing the live stream campaign next week because it'll be we'll be doing Wildlands at the same time, and then it will also be our like Sunday early afternoon, late morning slot as well. So, but we will update you more on that next week. Well, next Saturday when we're going to stream the following day. Any fuck, I dropped the dice.
I mean, between
A die.
today and next week, we'll be at this for a year.
Wow.
yeah, so that'll be cool. Yeah, we've officially gotten a year into streaming. That's pretty cool.
Kid, does that mean
Monday
we just get a smash cake?
On Monday, it'll be a year since our first stream here.
Super duper. But with
Okay,
that,
one plate cake.
with that in
And
mind,
we all punch it.
Oh yeah.
I do believe it is time to take us into the recap. And
Oh, I forgot that was there. That's okay.
Be careful,
Everything's
guys.
fine. Don't worry.
actually, for the recap, I'm gonna try something a little different. One, because I don't have our theme music here ready to go, because I have a different laptop here tonight, so we'll get working on that, and I should have that by the next time we do the live stream campaign. But two, this is not the only group that I DM. I DM a group on Discord, whom I love and appreciate very much. If any of you ever watch this, you know who you are. Maddie's also in that group. But what I do with that group, which I want to try for this group to get them more engaged, is I don't do the recaps in that group. I make them do the recaps. But there's always a reward for doing that recap, and the reward is that they get, whoever does the recap gets a point of inspiration that they can use at any point in the session to re-roll one roll during the session. So, I am going to offer that tonight to this group. If any of you, the 5 of you, would like to do the recap from the last time we played about 8 weeks ago to now, you will get inspiration and essentially get a luck point for tonight. Would anybody like to take a good old college try?
I can do it.
All right.
We literally had so many freaking one-shots that I can't find it.
All right, go for it, Maddie.
God.
So we finished a long rest, at the end of which there was a new charm on our wrist, which was a crossed swords pattern, but with a rifle and a violin bow, as well as a masquerade mask that was half happy, half sad, most likely Colette. Rose Lily messaged through the sending stone that she was going on a educational field trip, and I gave her an update on what we were all doing. We found a ladder, and went down to the next level of the dungeon and found a puzzle room. One was filled with bowls of some sort of poison, and then another room had a kind of like half and half with walls. We kind of fucked the bowl puzzle, but were able to figure out the other puzzle and found a spiral staircase that was like a slide going down. During that, I got a message from Colette saying that she brought Rose Lily with her on a mission, not that Rose Lily was on an educational field trip.
That's still educational.
And they were going to Neverwinter,
It was totally.
which we know is where the headquarters of the Black Rose is. So T freaked the fuck out and said she had to go home. She'll pay if she has to. And they... Rose Lily did agree that she would be going home, though quite begrudgingly. We made it down to the next floor, and it was in front of us was a door with 3 orbs that weren't colored, and then 3 separate rooms. The first room had 5 armor stands and a pile of armor on the floor. We had to arrange them in a specific way that I can find.
It was,
I think it was the price.
Was that the price or
It
rarity?
was the price, but I thought it was by like lightest to heaviest.
Yeah, it was the price. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then
It was like sheer dumb luck.
Because I think the weapons was damage, and then the items was by rarity. Because
Yes.
it went from common.
And then the next room had...
Weapons was weight.
Nope, the weapons was damaged.
Yeah, the weapons is
D4,
damaged.
6, 8, 10,
Right.
12.
Aren't you a
Sorry.
session behind? This was the session before the last session that you're talking
No,
about.
this is
No,
where you
this
guys
all
left
happened
off.
This is it.
Yeah.
A lot happened that session.
The next
We'll
room...
fix the weave.
Kind
That's
of.
ahead of where we are, but
Say.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're getting there.
The next room had 5 weapon stands with a pile of weapons. We arranged them, as we said, by damage type. And then the third room had 5 pedestals with a bunch of different magical artifacts, which I believe we organized by their like rarity level. And then in each room, after we had completed, we were able to take one of the items. I believe,
I took the +1 armor.
yeah, and then Arwen took a +1 rapier, and then Syl took a deck of many things. Syl immediately drew from the deck, and was able to, or he wished to try and fix the spell weave. He does, and magic seems to now, instead of be draining, become more potent and ends up almost wild in a way. Arwen drew a card getting lots of jade. Fen drew the rogue card that we know out of character turns an NPC into an enemy that will hunt him down to the death, only stopped by divine intervention or a wish spell. Though in character we do not know. Nothing happened to our knowledge. Kai pulled a card and was given 3 charges of the wish spell. And then Syl pulled another card which buffed his charisma. Arwen then stole the deck off of my person and pulled another card which ended them up with a stone for their weapon of fate. And the session ended with me storming off and kicking open the final door to the next room.
I think you did. She didn't steal the whole deck. I think she stole just a card.
Yeah.
Because I think you left off with having the deck still.
Yeah,
Owen declares that they were drawing a card as they stole it.
I was about to say, yeah, T, you were still in possession of the deck of many things.
Yeah, because you gave it back. I just took a card out of it, basically.
I mean, I'd put it in my bag, so I don't imagine there was a way to take a card without taking the deck.
Oh, I took the deck, took
Rogues
the card,
be
and
like-
then you took it back, I think.
No, I just walked away because I was angry.
Oh, I have it.
I was like furious because I was like, this could be very dangerous and we shouldn't be doing this. And I put it away and then you stole it, so I just stormed off.
Okay,
And that was the end of the session.
cool.
Ah, man, how I've missed this. Anyway. So, T, you angrily kick in the door.
Yep.
That.
And as you do, there's a staircase descending downward.
I'm going, but I'm tapping my staff to the step in front of me every step.
You descend downwards about 250 steps, about 250 feet down, very, very slowly.
Okay.
Sorry. Does everyone else follow?
Yeah,
I didn't know if you were gonna say anything else.
No.
Happened. I'll follow after T.
Alright, everyone else slowly filing in behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel kind of like a presence like continually tapping on like your right and left shoulder, T, as Riv kind of like sticks her head over one shoulder and then like a couple steps later tries to like stick her head over the other shoulder and then kind of like come back around the other side, trying to like make sure there's nothing in front of you in like a protective sort of way.
Okay.
Good dog.
She wouldn't really acknowledge it because she's so angry at the current moment, but she would make note of it.
She can also sense the anger and she's trying to diffuse the situation.
stop that.
You get to the bottom, and it opens up into a unlit, fairly large chamber, about 30 feet by 50 feet.
Is there anything in the room?
It is currently too dark to see, unless you would like to walk in.
Even with my goggles of night on?
Yes, it is a magical darkness.
Yeah. I'll take like a stray rock and throw it in, see if anything happens to it.
Other than that, silence.
Hello.
Room service.
I'm gonna look forward. I have dark vision. Can I see anything?
It's magical,
magical.
darkness.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna walk forward and do this.
As you step into the room alights. You see 3 pillars on the far wall with a set of double doors behind it. And you see 4 pillars to your left, 4 pillars to your right, and then kind of 1 pillar to the left along like the entrance wall, 1 pillar to the right along the entrance wall for like 5 total pillars on each side. The 3 pillars in the center are all like gilded with gold and do not have anything on them. The 5 pillars to your left and 5 pillars to your right are made of stone, and they all have little sculptures on them.
Okay, that's what that's for.
There is also a 3 foot by 3 foot section of stone in the center of the room, kind of about 10 feet before you get to the 3 pedestals that are empty, that is raised off the floor by about 6 inches, like a noticeable distance.
What's raised off the floor about 6 inches?
Some of the floor.
Oh.
Stone. Like a stone of the floor.
Like a stage, kind of.
Like center of the room or like before the pillars?
Center of the room, left and right wise, a little bit closer to the 3 empty pillars than the start of the room, but I mean, still pretty central.
So almost like a dais in a way.
A little bit.
Is the raised floor kind of like, you know how there's like stone tiles or stone slabs? Or is it all one solid stone floor and it's kind of like broken up raised?
No. There's like 3 foot by 3 foot like stones that kind of make up the floor here, and one of them, this one in the center, is just raised by 6 inches.
I guess I'll just see if it's like pressure sensitive and try to put my weight on it.
You put your weight on it and immediately sink down. As you do, you see a light blue energy kind of shoot up from directly in front of you. And as it does, you activate the magic mouth spell. And it says...
Get out. That'd be funny.
To find your freedom. To find your freedom and to be rewarded, bring to me that which is sorted.
I think we match like the statues to the person best we can, maybe.
I could see that.
So we have to figure out what of those makes up Fendian.
Or we just have to...
Only
Or sorted as though it has a sword, like the warrior with sword.
No,
Audi.
so the hunter
There's a lot of
and
sword
the
talking in the
apple,
first 20 minutes.
and then I don't know.
Bring the warrior. I'm gonna bring the warrior with the sword statue.
Got you. You put that on a pedestal?
Yes, that which is sworded.
When Fendian steps off the pedestal, does it go back up or does it stay?
Yeah,
down?
it comes back up and...
My pen here.
Then you pick up the pedestal with the warrior with the sword and you place it on the thing. And nothing seems to happen,
I
but
really thought it was
you do have one of the 3 pedestals filled now. There are 3
Okay.
pedestals
Oh,
up
yeah,
there.
okay.
Keep that in mind. There are 3.
Okay, so let's try the other 2 and see.
Warrior with spear, hunter with bow. Sorry, that's bad.
Can you repeat it? I couldn't write it down. So
To find your freedom and to be rewarded, bring to me that which is sorted.
Okay.
Or sordid, like a sordid affair. The prostitute. Fuck. It's either the sword or the prostitute. I'm telling you.
Well,
I have no idea, so
depending
I'll
on
just...
the US, sometimes both are involved.
A sordid affair.
in character.
It's gotta be the prostitute or the sword.
I think we might need 3 answers to this.
Well, I know this one is this one's either the prostitute or the sword. Who wants to stand on the next one? Me? Okay. I'll stand on the next thing.
There's only one raised stone.
Oh, I thought each one
No,
had
as
a
soon as
message.
you stand on the stone again, it pops up and you hear once again, to find your freedom and to be rewarded, bring to me that which is sorted.
Okay, then I put the prostitute on the next one.
No.
What do you
I
wanna do?
disagree.
Nope.
I want to put the warrior, and then the noble, and then the scholar with the abacus on the pedestals.
Gotcha. Which warrior?
That one, the warrior with sword.
So you have the warrior with sword. You have what else?
Warrior with the sword, the noble, and the scholar with the abacus.
Got you. You do that, and you hear. And then you see like the doors kind of begin to open, and then shut closed.
Oh, we're close. I think you were right on with the noble, and we got the sword. And sworded. Let's switch out the abacus with the prostitute.
Why?
Because they're all
Sorted.
different sorted titles.
Oh, we can always put it back if it's wrong. So we'll do the warrior, the noble, and the prostitute and see if that works.
Same result.
Okay,
We've
just
heard
put
that one
one of
before.
each of the warriors. So the hunter,
What
the spear, and the sword bearer.
Oh, I could see that because we're sorting them into.
Right?
Got you. So you put hunter. You put warrior with sword, warrior with spear, hunter with bow.
These all have a common theme, and it's the sword. I really think I'm onto something with sword.
It opens the same amount each time?
Mine,
But yeah,
mine
It
did
just
really,
it
really
seems to
well.
open the same amount and then close. You don't know if you have a certain amount right or wrong. It just seems to have a means of telling you. Your DM seems to have invented a means of telling you that your answer is wrong without constantly hurting you
Yeah.
every single time your answer is wrong.
I thought it was like
Okay,
slightly
I'll take
wrong.
them all off.
I want the hunter with the bow and the noble and the scholar with the abacus personal.
Go ahead.
I mean, you can try
Yeah.
that, and then I'll try my idea.
So what do you have?
It might be the prostitute first. Hunter with the bow, then the noble, and the scholar with the abacus.
Okay, the noble, the scholar, the prostitute.
The prostitute, the noble, and the scholar. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce it.
So what do you guys? Are you two adding anything as you watch your companions like?
I have
Immediately
literally
run back.
no clue.
Riv
Did
is
you
just kind of
say that
looking at all of
there
you
were-
expectantly.
Did you say there were 3 in the middle too? Or
There's
doors?
those three in the middle.
Okay, there's 3 doors behind them.
There's a set of double doors behind them.
Double doors. Okay, sorry.
The pear, the apple, the prostitute.
They're all snacks.
What's along the walls and stuff? Look around the room.
Make me an investigation check.
I didn't pick any dice. Let's go for this one. A 2. Oh, that's a natural 5. So 9.
9.
My passive's 14.
You're not able to find too much of anything. The only thing you're able to find is there's one corner of the room where the wall is very, very scratched up. It looks like somebody may or may not have gotten frustrated with not being able to solve the puzzle and attempted to carve their way out of the stone. And from the looks of it, it was fairly unsuccessful.
I have
There's
an
no
idea.
like pattern to it at all. A sword. Warrior with the sword.
I have an idea. Okay, warrior with the sword.
Okay.
Yes.
Apple.
Okay.
Pirate ship. Womp.
Yes, you got it. Liz
Oh.
plants all of her puzzles
The
around
pirate
the song.
The
and
magic-
his cat.
The
on
magic mouth opens one more time, and you just hear from the top, and then the door closes.
ship. Gone.
Can I do
That's
apple,
all I got.
cat, and then hunter with a bow?
You can.
Okay, so it's not alphabetical order.
I want to do the warrior with the sword,
Okay.
then the pirate ship, and then the scholar with the abacus.
Is it math again?
No. This is about as just a straight up puzzle as the puzzle gets.
Okay.
That's
Pirate, pear, prostitute.
Aww.
Pirate, pop, prostitute.
Say that 5 times.
Prostitute, pirate.
That's just her cheeks clapping.
Hey, we don't know if the prostitute is a guy or a girl.
Dear Shar.
Does it matter whether or not the cheeks are clapping?
Dear
True.
Shar, what do you think the answer is?
Do you
Dear
actually?
Yes, I'm
pray
trying to
first?
show.
You go to pray, and you sense no presence of any sort of. Actually, roll me a religion check.
Except for your good friend God.
He wishes.
Uh,
How do I do
He
it?
could. He has 3.
that's gonna be a 7.
That's right, the
As-
dice joke you made all again.
As everyone else takes a moment to ponder to themselves, and you take a moment to pray, in the hollowed, almost deathly silence that pervades this room, you've been traveling down quite a ways. You find yourself beyond the eyes of gods.
I think she's
Wow.
on break. Darn.
Hey, hunter with the bow, warrior with the spear, and the warrior with the sword.
Yeah, we did that.
Sorry.
Okay, maybe let's just try things. The apple, pear, and
I was
pirate.
gonna say I want those.
What about noble, scholar, prostitute?
Can I make another check around the room? Oh man,
This room is pretty plain.
Can I look up?
Oh my god, the answer's on the ceiling.
You can look up, but it's just a ceiling. I'll say
It says
make a
gullible.
perception check for me this time if you really want to.
I also want to like touch the things with my hands and stuff.
They're made of stone.
That's a 4. Just
What's the
passive,
total?
My passive is 18.
You get drop. That's a
Perception
4.
12.
12. Even with the 12, you get close to the double doors. You don't see anything, and you don't hear anything, but you smell something. And it's,
Sulfur, right?
and it's no. There is sulfur, obviously, that pervades this entire space, but you smell something that is out of place here, but that you are incredibly familiar with the smell of from all your years in Baldur's Gates. And as you take a whiff, you smell
That's a bit racist, isn't it?
salt water.
Huh. Because pirates.
Night-
Can I do? Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Night the pirate.
And the night.
Can we get a synonym for sorted?
Boarded.
I really thought I was clever with the sword.
Who has a thesaurus?
Sorted.
Can we have it used in a sentence?
You stay on the platform.
I was just to say, actually, I can give you a hint. No, you can't.
What was
So
it
the
called?
That's a hint.
The hint is no.
Maddie-
you can't. So we can't
Maddie
use
said,
it.
"Can I have that used in a sentence?" The hint was no, you can't.
Well, have what used in a sentence?
Sorted.
Sorted. You cannot have it
Okay.
used in a sentence.
Awesome. So I want to go for pirate ship, noble, and warrior of a sword.
What is the noble holding?
So
A scepter.
A scepter.
Scepter. Okay.
He's-
Well, what's written on the noble's book? Or not the noble's book.
It's an abacus.
It's an abacus.
So it's just
Yeah,
oh.
it's
Bees.
just an
Okay.
abacus.
the bees.
Is there anything in
There's
particular
a bee.
about the things that we need to know?
What?
Is there anything particular about the abacus or the things that are holding we need to know?
No.
Okay.
Can I look at the platforms that the statues are on and see if there's any that have like scratches around them that have been used a lot?
All of them.
Ah!
You can tell that there were people in here that attempted to solve the problems in the same way that you guys did. That was literally just like, for any of you who have seen like the Menagerie of the Asdaf movies, when the no, all right, well, I'm sorry, your childhood sucked.
What? We're
Me
aware.
too.
I'm saying.
But you guys, like, you assume that like a lot of people probably heard this riddle and thought interesting, and then immediately was just like their way of solving it was not being witty or clever. Their way of solving it was just like something's gonna work eventually. Or it's kind of like I'm thinking of a number between 1 and a million, and you just sit there and you're like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It would work eventually!
With a
Are-
lot of combinations.
Are the pedestals the same height, or is there one taller than the other two? Or
They all appear to be the same heights. I'm just a shitty drawer.
Wait.
Shit, apples.
What if we all put one of ourselves on the pedestals instead of the thing?
Cause immediately climbing up on top of the middle one.
Shit.
Us three, because we're all
Here.
purple. I get on the left one.
Get
I guess I'll get on.
Yeah, yeah!
The 3 of you all get on the pedestals?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No fucking way.
What the hell?
The doors stay closed.
Why are you doing that? I was like, we did it!
God!
You're a
They-
pirate, get up there!
They don't. The doors don't even open for this attempt. They just stay closed.
I just got
So
blue.
they
I
have to use
just got blue balled. I was like,
You built us up and then there was no satisfaction.
Hey, I want the answer, and then I'm gonna step on that thing in the center and see if the magic mouth tells us.
To find your freedom and to be rewarded, bring to me that which is sorted.
she's saying sorted, not sorted.
I'm gonna-
She's saying sorted. I swear to God.
I know. I'm gonna put the warrior with the sword on the middle pedestal.
You do that?
And then
And the abacus,
good.
Okay.
but just the abacus.
You would have to break the
I'll take
statue.
the whole thing.
Okay. Which pedestal do you put that on? The middle one too?
No, I'm putting him on the circle.
Maybe only those of us
Oh,
that
the
carry
circle.
swords.
Which circle?
The one that you're standing on, you mean?
Maybe only those
Yeah,
of
the
us that
circle
carry
in the
swords.
middle.
Okay, you do that.
We're never gonna solve this. We're gonna be stuck in this room forever.
And this is why I said what I said at the beginning of the night.
Sort of.
Well, so like I can do it, but it's not going to be solving the puzzle.
Try to break the door open.
Warrior with spear,
Pirate
apple. Alright, warrior with spear, prostitute, warrior with
Don't
spear.
do that, or I will start instituting a damage rule.
Oh no!
He's just.
What do you do with the pirate ship?
I'm putting it with the other two, the sworded warrior and the guy with the abacus.
And they're all on like the center, like raised step.
Yeah, because that's where the magic mouth goes.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Can I put on the pedestals now?
The pirate ship, the man with the scholar with abacus, and the warrior with sword.
Yes.
You do that.
I tried.
Can I see the riddle?
What?
Can I see the riddle, please?
It's right here.
I didn't
Find
write
your
it all
freedom,
down. I wrote
and
the
to be
words.
rewarded, bring to me that which is sorted.
Is there anything else in the room that's already like set in an order?
What?
Is there is there something that's like already set up in like a specific sorted order in the room?
I mean, all the statues appear to be in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're it's a symmetrical room. Perfectly symmetrical, in fact. Aside from the fact that the statues are different on one side than the other.
Put some swords on the pedestals. No.
I don't have a sword. I thought about it. I thought about it.
Indian?
I mean, it can't hurt. I'll put I have 2 swords, so I'll put both one sword on one thing, one on the other, and see
Oh,
if anybody wants to.
Sure, I'll add one.
swords. Resolved it.
Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens. Ah, it has to be statues. Okay.
Duh.
Balderdash.
Can
Warrior
I
with
open the double doors? Like,
warrior with sword, scholar with abacus, prostitute.
oh wow.
What?
The door's open.
I already suggested that. I thought.
No one
Warrior
said that.
with
I was keeping
scholar.
track because
We said the
Sorted.
noble.
sorted,
Yeah.
sorted,
Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand what
sorted.
sorted.
Oh, I think I did. I
What's
think I did
prostitute
warrior,
sorted?
prostitute,
Sorted.
noble, not
Means
scholar.
dirty.
I don't understand.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
SORDID is a word that means dirty.
Oh,
I've
sorted.
never heard
So that's why I had to say it to you and not spell it to you, because it was meant to be SWORDED, SORTED, and SORDID.
I've never heard of
Kai just looks at the prostitute statue, thinks of the word sword, is like, rude.
Yeah, see, my brain went to, alright, he got a sword. The scholar could be like a sword with his brain, and then the prostitute could be
No.
a sword somehow. I don't
With
think
her pussy?
She's just
She-
getting it.
Well, it's a sheep.
I mean, it works.
Damn, I was about to introduce the second part of that riddle, but oh well. Didn't
No, I want to know what it is.
Nah,
Like, go back.
I can save that for other things now. So the door's open, and there is about a 10-foot hallway before it appears to before there appears to be like a 4-way intersection of hallways there.
I have a question.
Yes.
A magical item.
Mhm.
Is Kai able to wear this? Because even if you don't have
What's that?
proficiency with medium armor.
Technically speaking, yes, you could.
Do you?
Do I what?
Do you want to wear it? Because currently my AC is 18 and I don't need that.
Give me a gift. Give it to me.
What's Kai get?
Sylvanus, you're so nice.
Kai is taking the elven chain that was made specifically for Sylvanus by mysterious benefactors who he still has not figured out.
13 plus
My
5.
AC is actually better not wearing armor than wearing armor.
Indeed.
So
So
13.
it's kind of like regifting something in front of someone's face and they gave it to you like secretly, and now they're just like,
That's like when I bought my friend a foam finger at like the Trent Thunder game, and then she gave it to somebody in front of me at the game.
What the
I was
hell?
like-
That's so rude.
And she's like, I didn't ask
money on
for it.
that.
I was like,
She gave you what?
no, I gave her something, and then she gave it to
Oh,
somebody
okay.
else in front of me because she said she didn't ask for it, and I was like,
It's just Kai keeps getting hit by everything and should be able
He
to
does.
die.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by death.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from 12 to 14.
nice.
Age.
So yeah, there's about 10 feet of hallway, and then the hallway comes to a 4-way intersection of hallway.
Left?
Well, there is actually, as you get there is actually an inscription on the floor in the center of the 4-way hallway. What languages do you speak?
Probably
I
not
read
that
them
one.
all.
Yeah.
Common, Primordial, Orcish, and Thieveskin.
Yeah, none of those.
Common Infernal.
Nope.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what we're looking at? I was reading something.
It's fine. So there's about 10 feet through the double doors. There's about 10 feet of hallway and then a 4-way intersection. And there's an inscription on the floor.
Okay. I read Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Deepscan.
Gotcha. Nope.
Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Celestial, Draconic, Infernal, or Common.
Nope.
I can read any language.
Yeah, you recognize it as Abyssal.
Ah, this is Abyssal.
Oh, what's it say?
It says.
Oh, I actually didn't come up with a rhymey poem for this. So I'm
I
gonna have to
didn't
come up with
come
something on
up
the
with
spot.
what it said.
I was about to say no, I didn't. I haven't come up with what it said specifically. I know what it's generally supposed to say, but like I have to say it in a cool way, so I'm gonna have to come up with something on the spot here. All right, I'm gonna spit that beat poetry. To find where you will be is to find a passage free. To the right will be the skies. To the left will be the sea. Of courage have no dearth, for the center shall be earth. There's one more line, but I have to think of something that rhymes with the word.
Where are you trying to
A
write?
battle you will know. Now choose and face your deadly foe. That wasn't that tough. That wasn't that hard.
So this is
Yeah,
where we
except
choose
you went
what
way
we
too fast, and I need you to repeat it.
Yeah, I have no idea what I just said.
The
got it.
middle is birth and earth.
So it's
To the right is the skies.
It's as far as I got.
the first line was like to find what you will be.
Define what you
A choice will a choice to make you free. To the right will be the skies,
And the left the sea.
Mm-hmm.
and to the left the sea.
Dearth and earth.
Of courage have no dearth, for the center shall be earth.
Battle and face your foe. A battle you will know, and then you'll face your foe.
For a fruity
Oh
taste
my
that
God.
shows.
Nice.
So wait, so
I'm trusting the sea on this one.
courage have no dearth, for the center will be earth.
Yes. A battle you will know. Now choose and face your deadly foe.
I'll turn and look behind us.
Of the three, I think that's.
I'm standing behind you. Hello.
You turn and the doors are no longer there.
Ah, what's there?
Wall.
So
I'll turn around again and then I'll turn back.
What if it's
Wall.
based combat?
What if it's the opposite?
I think it
I'm not sure.
just tell us where things are in Earth.
It doesn't say what's north.
I'm
That's
gonna stand in
fair.
the middle of the intersection and look
It's
down
the
each hall.
center.
Well, I don't think we need to go to the skies because
Okay.
then we're just going back up, right?
Hallway with you look left and there is a hallway with an eventual path that looks like it cuts right.
Right.
You look down the right side and it looks
I
like
think
a
the
hallway that
one is
eventually
right,
ends and looks like it
2
cuts
is
left.
3
And
is
then
metal.
center is just a hallway that looks like it leads into a
4 is
room.
reroll.
I'm gonna follow the
2
one with the saltwater
left.
smell.
The one with the saltwater smell is obviously the one.
Yep.
That's the sea.
To the sea. Yep. We're gonna go follow the saltwater smell.
I think
Oh,
you
that's
should
what I rolled
probably
for.
wait for the rest of your
Well,
party
I
No,
to
personally,
make a
not
choice.
gonna
Nope,
do.
nope. You definitely shouldn't
Yes,
decide
we
for
are.
everyone.
I
Roll the free will.
personally don't mind, but I'm open for whichever direction.
I do also think that perhaps.
Maybe we could scope it out before we go all the way in.
I think once we leave this part, we'll be making our decision, but we don't know anything about where forward or backwards go. And
Well,
the doors-
backwards is closed.
Backwards is closed. You turn around behind you where the double doors were that you just came through, and there is just a solid wall.
Okay.
And forward is the earth, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we got.
Left
thought
is
it-
sea, forward is earth, right is
It said the
skies.
center will be earth. Like,
I
aren't
think
we in
center,
the
like in
center?
the front of us. I think that's
Yeah.
what she
Oh.
meant.
Well, then shouldn't we perhaps do center? Because if it is a battle, as Sil suggests, sea could be water battle, which I don't think any of us would excel in. And the sky, I don't think any of us can fly. And earth, at least, would be standing.
I can
The only
technically
thing
breathe
I'm
underwater
thinking of-
if I put on my hood.
Is what if it's a trap and it wants us to pick the one that we think will be the most easiest?
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, so if we pick
I will,
Earth, we get there.
I will
it's
say,
attack.
who has the highest passive perception here?
Probably me.
Probably me.
18.
Definitely not me.
Unless you both have 18.
Nope.
So you have it at 18. You see, the center path is just a clear-cut path that leads straight into a room. You look to your left towards the one that says the sea, and there appears to be in the very corner a small table that has 5 glass vials on it. You look to the one. You look to the one on your right, and you can see a small table in the corner there as well with 5 glass vials on it.
I want to go to the sea and check out the vials. Hey, I'm gonna go look at those vials in the sea. And I'll just start walking.
I'll follow Orwin. It's kind of piqued my interest as well.
Gotcha. You get to the corner, and as you look into the vials, there appear to be 5 potions.
Are they all different colors?
Nope, they're all the same color.
I'm gonna smell them all.
They're all corked.
I'm gonna uncork them and smell them all.
Do they just look like potions of healing? Or
No,
like
they are blue.
opaque bottles? Oh, okay. Magic mana potions? Maybe? I don't know. Hey, Sylvan.
You smell them, and they smell like salt water.
You want to identify something for us?
Fuck you, Kai.
Kai!
Oh, right.
You want to identify something for us? Oh, boy.
I'm gonna go check out the other ones too. Let me try.
It is like a very wispy sort of potion that looks to be about. I think it's like a almost clear white, sort of silvery color that is sort of
So it's
swirling.
just-
Maybe it
Small
lets us
potion.
walk on water, so it like gives us advantage on the sea. I don't know what it does though, and I swear to the gods, I'm not going to drink it until we find out what it is this
I'll
time.
just kind of take it
Go
from you,
ahead,
look
drink
at
it.
and I'll start casting the ritual.
Gotcha. You do that.
Wait,
I'll be there for 10 minutes.
Where are we supposed to look for our foe? Isn't she a water lady?
We don't
We
know.
don't know. She just happens to be by the sea.
We'll probably need to go towards the sea, won't we?
That's kind of what I was thinking,
Is
but
Fuckface still with us?
He's kind of sitting in the center.
any good with the sword?
No.
Hey, is your
Sounded
lady
like
that
that.
we're looking for, is she a water person?
No.
Where is she a person? What kind of person is she? I didn't want to say, but is she a person? I'm
She's not a
sorry.
person. She's a goddess.
What kind of goddess? Of the land, of the earth, or of the sea, of the
Or of the
earth, the
void.
fire of the sea, or whatever, I don't know.
You will find out eventually.
Okay, we'll find out sooner if you tell us.
What do you know?
She does not reside on this floor. You will
Well,
not meet her here.
Okay.
So we're wrong.
So,
Uh,
10 minutes goes by.
I only had her name written down on my pages.
10 minutes goes by, and Kai, you identify them as potions of water breathing.
I knew it!
So these are
The other one's
gonna...
gonna make us fly.
So, her name is Bedweir, but she spins. So we don't necessarily know what she does, but we know that this place was made by a water god for safe haven for both good and evil, or during the battle of both good and evil. So it's not necessarily her place. It was made by someone else. She just resides here now.
Flying sounds pretty fun. I'm assuming the other ones are gonna make us fly. So either way, we'll be adequately equipped for the
Kai, would
battle.
you like to take 10 more minutes to identify the other set of potions? Alright, so Kai,
Yeah.
Kai takes 10 more minutes to do that. Would the rest of the party like to discuss which way they would like to go in the meantime?
Was
Oh,
there
I
like
got
further to go
identified.
beyond the potions?
Yeah, you get to the end of that hallway, and it's kind of like, I feel like this is definitely the easiest way to show this.
Here goes down there.
That's alright. It wasn't the answer. So, you guys came in right here. This is where the text was.
Scared
me. Bless you.
Cover your nose next time.
For fruity taste.
I was
shows.
just thinking that. I was like, he's gonna say that. Close. Whoa. Looks like a skull.
Potions. Potions. So you have the same walk to make, no matter which choice you choose.
And there's no potions directly up.
No, there are no potions.
Maybe it
in
all
this
leads to the
hallway.
same room, but one way is water.
Okay,
and
what
one
is
way
So-
what does the other one do? Potion? The other potion. What does the other potion do?
After 10 more minutes passes, the other potions are potions of flight.
Flight.
So
What about the ones in front of the earth?
there aren't
There
any.
are no
already.
potions there.
Oh, so if we do water, we can breathe. But I feel like trying to like fight underwater.
Well, there's
might
only
happen.
3 of each, right?
What?
There's only 3 of each potion, right?
No, 5.
There's 5?
There's 5.
Yes.
Flying sounds like fun.
You want to do that one?
I want
Actually,
to, but
wait,
I'll
I guess-
still do whatever.
I suppose technically there would be 6 of each, and 6 of you enter this room. I'll count Ray as 1.
You
so
wanna
it'll be
do
6
a vote?
potions of each.
Sure.
Is that lady we're looking for in the heart center of this place?
No,
Is she up high or down low?
this place only
We're in the
goes down
middle,
lower.
too,
Ah, let's go to the center of the earth where we're looking.
I told you she's not on this floor.
So the center of the earth will lead us down further.
I think they all probably lead to the same place after. It's just
Yeah.
what do we want to fight? And flying, honestly, just sounds like fun.
And
That's
Riv
the only
wouldn't
reason
even
I
have
want to do
take a
flying.
potion.
What?
Riv wouldn't even have to take a potion, so you'd already be...
Mm-hmm.
There.
I also
So-
know the fly spell.
Do we just want to put it to a vote then?
Works for me.
Who votes for underwater?
I don't.
But keep in
But
mind, even if we can fly or breathe underwater, there's a lot of different aspects to that of just those. You know, like if we did
Fun one.
water, I could kill all of you. Because I have electric-based things.
Right.
Well, I was also thinking trying to swing a sword on the underwater
cast
might be
certain
difficult.
spells.
Trying to swing a sword when you don't have your footing.
No,
Because
you
you're
can
in the air.
control when you're flying. Have
Water,
you
you
seen
need
me fly?
resistance.
But the normal resistance that you would feel when you plant your feet to swipe wouldn't be there. You could just tumble over.
Wait,
I was at this, uh,
which kind of Ganassi do we want to fight?
so for the sake of like the meta of the fight, you will not need to make attacks at disadvantage while flying, nor will you need to make attacks at disadvantage while underwater. Just kind of throwing that out there so you don't need to like meta what'll make the fight easier.
Well, I still kind of want to fly because I'm still kind of afraid of the electricity aspect.
Yeah.
That might actually be an issue.
Because
Yeah.
what if there's like some weird electric eel-like monster?
I was about to say, yeah, she could pose a very real threat to all of you in the water. There's no way around that one.
So
I think we should roll that one out.
my first vote is fly, and my second vote is the center. If my first vote,
So
Who's
who
in the
votes for
majority?
fly?
Well, I think the center earth one is kind of mocking us for being pussies. Because it says.
Riv.
Pussies.
Riv seems kind of excited about all of you flying.
Would anyone else
I
like
said
to?
you have to have courage to do the center.
Courage have no dearth. I'm pretty sure that means you don't got any.
I
Oh.
vote for the center.
Because it sounds like easy.
Let's start.
Dearth, a lack.
A lack, yeah.
That was one of my SAT words. It was essentially just like there's not a lot of words that are adventure-y that rhyme with earth.
Yeah.
So it had no dirt.
For the
Is
adventurers
that,
mirth.
just for the rhyme? Or does that
Center.
also make sense?
So,
Sure.
so don't have a
Okay.
lack of courage if you go center to put it.
Kind of, but it's not like it wasn't meant. Oh my god, I didn't think you
It's
were gonna
not
read
like
this
a
much into it.
literal thing. It's just for the
I
wordplay.
was to say it's for the wordplay. I didn't actually. The center is not actually like the most challenging. Like, bitch, you can't do this one. This was just me trying to come up with rhymes on the spot that were really cool.
Okay.
So I didn't have
That's what I
to.
figured.
So I didn't have to have a sign that said "C left, air right, or center."
That'd be fucking funny.
Can we take
Um,
bottles from each table?
I feel like they'll probably do the poofy thing.
Probably not. I'm gonna take one of the light ones. Let's just do it. Three
Alright,
of us
so-
raised our hands for flight. Me included, but I didn't actually raise.
Yeah, I was
mine.
like, two of us.
I was
did.
like, do you have your hands in your
Mine.
pocket?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Riv just seems excited by the fact that all of you are going to be flying with her. So
I'm
that's where
excited
her
too.
NPC vote will be. But
Before we go in, can I cast Armor of Agathis on myself?
you absolutely can.
Okay,
I would
I
like
will
to
do
put
that.
on my armor gift from Syl.
You take 5 minutes to do that.
Erased and checked these boxes so many times.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys walk to the right, I was really hoping you would go into the water one, especially.
Damn it! I wanted to.
Especially for a very sadistic reason, because T has electricity, and you just put your
Right.
healer in metal armor, and I wanted to see him fucking fry.
I'm just pulling up the Armor of Agathis thing to make sure
T
I have
casts
it
her
right.
first electricity spell and kind of just. Oh, it was gone.
Would she be stupid enough to cast an electricity spell in the water, though? Yeah, never mind.
No, I just think she, like... No, I don't think she would.
I'm kidding!
I mean,
Puts armor on faster.
I was about to say it's like part of her like natural ability. She might either
No, she would just be like.
she might either
she would
one
be
forget
impeded,
and
that's, like,
just try and like
That's
fuck
the things
something
you'd be able
up.
to do. So.
Yeah. It's also like, I don't know, part of my natural fucking
like-
aura.
Yeah, literally.
As soon as
Yeah.
we step in, we're like,
You swim by a fish.
It's also, I mean, it's not like Chi would like know as soon as she discharged electricity in the water, like this is salt water, so it conducts electricity further, but like, you know, how far, what is the diameter of the electrical impulse that a cantrip will have through salt water? That's like a fucking scientific equation. That is like not what T's fucking background is.
do some quick math.
I don't know that anyone would be able to figure that out immediately or have any sort of guess of like how much water that would like disperse through.
Let's test it.
So, I guess I'll pick up a potion. It's the ghost, it's come for you, Audi.
Please no.
I'm hoping that was our neighbor.
Alright, I'll pick up one of the potions of flight and I'll just kind of hold it and be like, well.
Cheers. Clank.
I'm gonna pinch
I'll
my
hand
nose
the
while I
rest
drink
out.
it.
This will be the first time I had wings.
I'll
Oh,
hand
you
the
like
rest
chicken
out.
wings,
Does
Sylvanus?
everybody head
Yeah.
over to where the potions
Yeah, I
are?
put a
Yeah.
potion in my throat and it made wings grow.
We're going to the potions, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Sylvan potions.
Was that you?
Waiting on the two of you. You head over where the
Are we
potions
still?
are? Yes?
I guess.
As everyone heads over where the potions are, you hear a small, like a rumbling sound behind you, and as you turn around, the center stone block with the writing on it
Whoa!
shoots up to the ceiling, and now you are stuck in this hallway.
Yikes.
Cool.
And then it kind of like pushes itself in to the point where there's now a wall here. As you are standing here. And you feel like a breeze now kind of begin to pick up through all of this as all of you begin to float ever so lightly.
Yay!
Like Peter Pan in it right now.
Can I just swim through the air like in
Hey, it
circles?
looks like the thing we drew, where they're all floating.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Remember, Arwen's like throwing coins, Audi drew it, everyone's in like a ring.
No.
You also
I'll send it
see
again later.
two shimmering lights appear as there appear to be paintings that shimmer into existence. One here and one here. About 5 feet long, 5 feet high and 7 feet long.
I'm gonna go look at him.
Yahoo!
You go look at them.
Yes.
You look at the one on the left, and you see a small label on the bottom that simply says "The Sea," and you see a massive creature.
Oh, we get to know what was in the other ones.
You see a massive creature that almost looks like an elongated shark with like a large circular mouth with like 4 or 5 rows of teeth that are all just circled around, almost like a worm. Tentacles kind of sprawl off of it in different directions. It just kind of has like an aberrant, just alien nature to it.
Well, look at Davey. Do you ever fish up one of those?
No, and
Me
I
neither.
do not care to. Anyone proficient in, I'd say either Arcana or Religion can make an Arcana or Religion check if you'd like to see what those
Sure.
things are, or this thing is. Say it's about a DC 15.
21.
28.
Nah.
20.
The three of you recognize this creature as, you actually recognize it because you heard word of one perhaps further down in the Warlock script. This is an Aboleth.
Ooh.
So
How
what
do you
about
spell
the
that?
Eventually.
What?
How do you spell that?
Can you eventually go back to the crypts?
Aboleth.
How about
Right.
the other one?
other painting?
You look at the other painting. It contains,
A Tarrasque.
Wow.
you see a statue of about, based on the slain creatures at its feet, you pictured it about 25 feet tall. It is a huge suit of armor that has like a 30-foot long great bow on its back, about a 20-foot tall tower shield on one arm, and probably about a 30-foot long greatsword that's maybe 5 or 6 feet thick in the other hand.
Yo, its AC's gotta be like 50. It's just armor. Do we get to fight a rock?
And I would say the three of you who rolled before recognize this as a warlord.
Ooh. That's
Stacy's not that high, but I mean, over 200 hit points I feel like is a pretty,
Does that count?
yeah, I said the three of you.
Sweet.
Recognize this as a warlord.
We're in those two tunnels. I hope it's a dragon or a giant bird.
Yeah, because
It's Big
fighting the
Bird.
dragon went so well for you guys last time.
It was fun.
These guys have a fly speed, right? They do. From up ahead, carried in on the winds, you hear.
It's Davies.
It's a guy?
He was the dragon all along.
Does Davies have his own potion?
No, he's kind of remaining towards the back of the room.
He's totally evil.
And this is not my position. This is yours.
He's just our bellhop.
See you after. I wave at him.
I hope to find your
Bones.
bodies and not your corpses. He actually seems to wish you good luck. And the
Thank
only, in
you.
the only way that
Thank
only
you,
he knows how.
friends.
Who's this and what's the name?
We gotta pay him
Davies.
extra when we make it out of this.
Are we paying him?
Yeah, I paid him. Yeah, I paid him for a days of work. I took him away from his job.
That makes
Man's
sense.
gotta eat.
I will
That's
put
fair.
the stonework on there, but do any of you begin to walk forward?
Yeah, well, I'm floating forward.
I hear that sound and I'm gonna look around.
You don't quite see anything, but as you float to the end of the hallway and kind of peek in, there are like rocks and different stones that appear to be some are actually even like floating in the air, like kind of suspended in midair.
Mhm.
And you hear once again, kind of coming from everywhere in the room all at once and nowhere, in almost a soundless sort of way. You just hear again, just.
Boo?
In you can read all languages, but you can't speak all
Oh,
languages.
no, I can't speak them
What
all. I can
languages
only
can you
read.
speak?
Not many. I know Undercommon, Primordial, Common, and Giant.
That's enough. In Undercommon, you hear fresh praise to play with.
Where? Where? I'm floating around with my hands like this.
I'm gonna follow
Oh my
him.
god.
I have
Yeah, I'll
dark
go
vision.
after.
Does that help?
Guys, I don't even see anything in here.
I have dark vision. Does that help?
You feel an alien presence invade your mind,
Oh, gross.
and in a language you don't understand, you just hear like almost like howling, like a howling gust of a voice, just. And just
Nice knowing you,
What?
Ed.
I don't speak Terran.
It's like a record being played backwards.
Oh, is it gonna be a big brain?
Is it a mind
Is it
play?
a big brain? I'm looking around
Yes.
for a big brain.
Where's everyone else right now? I
I'm
will say-
following Finn.
I'm hiding
Okay.
behind Arwen, but Arwen's much tinier than me, so I'm like
But I'm
scrunched up.
following Finn, so you're up
You're
there
probably
with us,
hiding behind
right?
me.
Got you.
Yes, I'm hiding
So
behind
you're
Sylvanas.
following Fen. You're hiding behind Sylvanas. Sylvanas, where are you?
Right at the entranceway.
Got you, T.
Yeah, I'll be right next to Sil.
As all of you are
Mark.
kind of looking around, you see something poke out from behind one of the rocks.
Tiny brain?
It is about 3 feet of stalk and a single small eyeball.
Oh,
And
oh no!
As floating out from behind the stalk, 15 feet tall, is a single
Okay.
giant circular eyeball, kind of encased in sort of a flesh-like material.
Oh, one of you has killed me before.
And it just kind of floats up and just with its large, jagged maw just grins at all of you. And you hear again just...
Would you like to go different
Oh wow. Really quick.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be
quick.
so much fun.
Okay.
Guy's like against the stone wall. Like, please let us back out.
So its eyes are like open, right?
What?
Its eyes are like open, right?
Yes.
And I just see them glowing and shit while it's still
Sand
mid-opening.
in its eyes.
While it's still mid-opening all its eyes, I'm gonna spit into my hand and throw ice knife at one of them.
Woo!
Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go to break now and roll for initiative, because we didn't roll for initiative yet. Why do you always do things before we roll for initiative?
I'm sorry.
For
It's
flavor.
okay.
A little
In
surprise.
Arwen style.
I'm starting the initiative. I'm taking the initiative to
I'm
make
cool
it
with
happen.
It's okay. I was gonna ask to be its friend.
If you don't want me to do it, I won't then.
It's just like... I try to set things up so cool.
Never mind.
It is cool. I mean, either way, we can still take a break. It's up to you.
We are going to take a break before we roll for initiative, just because after we roll for initiative, there's not going to be, like, another good place to stop.
Mhm. That's no problem.
But I would say before that happens, you see the eye kind of blink once, and as it does, it sort of shoots forward about a couple of inches,
Oh.
and the door behind the door right here just shuts and closes. and kind of leaves you trapped in there with this thing now. And I'm going to retcon, and right before Arwen does their Arwen stuff, he just laughs once more, and kind of like the eyeballs, kind of like two of them are looking at you, one of them looks at you, two of them look at you, one looks at you, one looks at you, as he just kind of grins at all of you. Just, this will be the last mistake you ever make.
Kai just sobbing in the background.
Maybe because he'll bring good fortune and we'll never have mistakes again.
Prepare yourselves for death, and after that, nothingness. Because no matter which gods you pray to, there aren't any of them that'll find you down here.
Ooh,
And that is where we're going to cut to break. So, we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to roll for initiative, and we're going to have a big old fucking boss fight on the first night back that I'm excited for. So, we'll catch you in a little bit, and we'll be right back. Bye! Yo, we're back. We're ready to roll for some initiative.
No, I don't like this one.
Roll for initiative.
Your mac and cheese, I just remembered.
Wasn't it so good?
So good.
Oh yeah.
I want a different die.
Yeah! Oh, I don't want to remember right now.
Why do you want to
What happened there?
I used my voice to my advantage.
Which one should I use?
Oh, who's controlling Riv?
Your guys pick. Who wants the controller?
I don't have her stats, but I'll be her.
I mean, I
Sure.
pointed to this one.
Oh,
What are you
you've
talking
gotten to be
about?
her yet.
I'm just gonna do it for humor.
Give up.
Fuck, what was my initiative? What's 18 plus 3?
21.
21.
Oh wow.
Oh, thank you.
My total is what I would roll on the second die.
Oops. Hey. 20.
What?
I also rolled 20.
What?
Oh, I was like, what am I missing?
What?
If I'm doing where I need her stats.
Yes.
I think well, actually, I don't know how much they've been updated. Pat probably has the most recent ones.
Yes. Can you send that to Cass? Thank you.
I'll roll for Riv.
Alright.
Just I'll try as quick as possible.
Has everyone
Yes.
rolled for themselves at least?
Yes.
25 to 20.
Maddie and I both got 21. But she can go first, because I assume she's speedier.
20 to 15.
No, sorry.
Kai.
17.
17. $15 to 10.
I have 14.
12.
You better be hold her.
Oh.
Behold her, I hardly even know her.
Oh, it's helpful that it glows in the dark because I can see it under the table.
And what did Riff roll?
I don't have her.
I don't
I
think
don't
she has
think
Go
a.
to basic teams.
Yeah, I
She
think
doesn't get
that's-
any initiative modifier.
So 15?
Pat, are you
I don't
sending
wanna-
it to me?
I had to figure out what
Oh, okay.
I have to like
Sorry.
scroll either really
Okay.
far back or think of a
You
keyword.
can look up in the conversations now.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, wait, she probably just sent it to you without saying Riv or something. You probably just knew that it was Riv's thing.
That's what I'm trying to think. What it'd be.
Mm.
This might take me a minute.
This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Oh shit, fuck.
Oh, right. My movement is 50 feet now.
Nope.
What do we say about crossing streams?
Only in public.
To wipe after.
Oh. I have my.
No.
Oh, well, that's not what I need right now. That's
You wanna know?
unfortunate.
I do want to know.
Oh. Hey, Ash.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I hate that it doesn't tell you when
Good.
ads are coming
How's it
anymore.
going, dudes? Aww.
You do it, Frank.
I don't know. I do have to do it. And then like I'll turn my head to look at him, but
I
my
got
eyes
that.
are still the other way.
Just that.
It's the tone of voice.
Stop. You look like a one of those like
I think
dummies
in the
that,
game
like,
from
turns
playing
their
it's
eyes
probably
like
one of the
this.
greatest things ever.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Popo. Hi, I'm Popo. Oh, that's from Rugrats.
Yeah.
They weeble and they wobble.
The Addams Family. They weeble and they wobble. They weeble and they swabble.
No, it's the toys that.
Weebles wobble and they don't fall down.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, it came out of my mouth into the Addams Family.
It's funny.
There's
Not
this
the
video of
right
this girl who's like, we got things to smile with masks on that we do this now, but she was like, she pulls down the mask and she's scowling.
You can't do it. It's not laughing.
See, I have the opposite problem where whenever I'm in public, I just panic, like move my mouth, but the rest of my face doesn't move. So I'm just like deadpanned looking at people, but like still moving my fucking mouth like I'm smiling.
I was just saying, Maddie just walking in the grocery store, all like,
Can't find it.
No, like I just like
no one can see anything happening.
like anytime I make eye contact because I work so much customer service, I immediately go, yeah, like, but my eyes don't fucking change.
Like an acknowledgement smile.
Yeah.
You don't have a sheet? Okay.
Holy shit.
Go home.
I'm working on it. This is not why I thought the session would take 4 hours.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my fault.
No, it's not.
I'm not being a good Boy Scout right now. I'm not prepared. I'm also not a boy.
I was like,
Conversely, not a boy.
Oh, you're also not a scout. You can't just claim that.
Did
That's a
you
title.
just assume? Never mind.
did you just assume my rank?
Yep.
We're allowed to make that joke.
Special privileges.
There's an air quality. Did y'all people that smoke in the air?
What was that said?
There's an air quality alert, and while I was like leaving my house, there's smoke everywhere. I was like, oh, somebody's partying.
I don't know.
All the whole drive here, there was smoke all over
I
the
don't
place.
know if that's up to date, but that's the most recent one I have.
I did not notice any smoke.
Okay.
There was a
Cassie
ton.
sent one.
That makes me nervous.
I'm sure like somebody's just burning.
I gotta
Let me see if
forward it.
Somebody's
Let me see if this is up to date.
Mine's from July, so.
Mine's up to date, level 6.
Send it
For
to
level
me.
six.
Can you send it to my email? I can't get into my Facebook on my computer right now.
Sure. What's your email?
What's your nose look like?
I'll do it. Never mind. Just Facebook it to me and I'll
I already
copy paste.
Facebooked it to you.
Cool.
You're pretty close.
Why can't I copy? Oh, I have to download this shit.
Yeah, because it's a PDF.
Who goes first?
T.
Why aren't you downloading?
That's nice.
Wow, I got 12 out of that. We actually rolled decent.
Come on, man. I'm just gonna look on it. Okay, cool. I got it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm drawing his
So,
monsters.
T.
Is it 10 feet off the ground? Like, is that like to scale or?
It's about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay. With 50 feet of movement, I should be able to get to the square that's right next to it.
Okay.
Audie, if you could just. On that side. I wouldn't
This
reach it
side?
on the other side, I don't think. Yeah. And I guess I'm just gonna start slashing. Oh, that's great. It's a great start.
Is that a natural one?
No.
Don't forget we can fly.
Yeah.
She's
She's
idle.
flying.
Idle animating.
16 for my first slash.
Will not hit.
Yeah, I figured. It's a natural 18 for my second one, though.
That'll probably hit.
And I'm gonna. I'm just gonna immediately spend 2 key points to
Okay.
Flurry of Blows as well.
Gotcha. Oh, with the staff?
Yeah.
Cool. Go for it.
excuse me.
No.
What?
24 and
Yes.
22.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's 3 that
You
hit.
got 3 roll D8 whenever one it rolls. That's the when you roll 3 of them. It's 3 random. Like it could be like 3 scenarios from it. It could be 3 different. You know what I mean? So I believe the more, depending on how it's done, if it gets certain damage, you might not be able to use certain more.
I was zoned out.
How funny it'd be if it just goes and it's dead.
Punched him.
34 slashing damage.
Gotcha.
Looks like they're made of swishy jacket material.
I know, I love it.
And that's my turn.
Nylon.
Yeah, I can hit it.
I could hear people coming from like a hallway.
And I kind of try to like position myself like almost like underneath it as if I'm like slashing at its belly, if that makes a difference.
Got that.
Okay.
Hi, Joe.
Not you.
Right. It just kind of snarls angrily at you as its eyes kind of begin to glow in a various hue of colors. Next, Fendian.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Fenian was mounted.
I'm scared. I'm going to attempt to take the hide action behind this boulder.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Can I say I love how you were like flying as quick as possible to it now and went like, you know what?
So that's gonna be 12.
12.
To hide.
Yeah.
You feel pretty hidden.
He's got so many eyes to look at you with.
It's like all eyes
He's
like
looking at all you.
Each eye gets a perception roll.
Anything else in your turn?
Bonus action. Text leads person. Old faithful, and that's it.
All right. It is now its turn. It is going to. It's actually going to move that way about 5 feet.
This way?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's a large creature though, so I don't get an attack, right?
It is a large creature.
yeah, they get stuff sometimes. I'm carrying the card.
Shut up. Drunk. Drunk with you.
Oh no, he's looking right at me.
It is going to focus its anti-magic cone so that it gets Fendian, Arwen, and Riv will all be inside the anti-magic cone.
Does it extend all the way
Well,
back
so
here
much
too?
for my armor
Yes.
bag at this.
Why does that do?
It's a magical thing that gives me like 15 temp HP.
And now I can't do what?
In the zone, like
Can't do magic.
See,
in
can I
that
put
zone?
pencils down?
Nope,
to show
and
how
any
the zone
magical
is?
effects. So would the potion stop working too? Because the potion's magical?
no.
Let me take a look.
I got you. Excuse me. Hey there now.
Wow. I like those pencils.
Me too.
We're just gonna have to beat the shit out of it, and it's like magic
can
cone.
do
Is that a concentration?
That's a
Mine?
tie.
Or
How,
his.
how long does the armor of Agathis go?
An hour. It
An
just
hour?
lasts an
That's
hour.
just something.
Got you. It disappears while you are inside of the cone, and this still counts against the duration of it. But it is
Okay.
considered suppressed and not dispersed.
Gotcha. So it just pops back up when I'm not in it.
Correct.
Alright, cool.
I have armor on. I don't have armor on. I have armor on. Armor on. Armor off.
And
Armor roll.
Wax on, wax off.
yes, the three of you, Riv continues to kind of, because it's not magic, but Arwen and Fen, you both go from floating a few inches on the ground to just,
Oh.
But remember, you get it back as soon as you're outside of the
Oh.
thing. It's just suppressed.
But also keep in mind, whoever it is looking at, it cannot use its eye rays and its cone of anti-magic.
Yeah, so it's like a blessing and a curse.
That said, it is going to fire its 3 rays. The first is going to be at T, the second is at Syl, the third is at Kai.
Are you glad you're a tank? Yeah, with my 2 more AC. Let us pray.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, it has 10 different rays.
Oh, 10.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a roll d10.
Instantly killed here.
T. 2, 3, 4. Make this is probably actually the most perfect one for you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I even go?
22.
An icy blue ray shoots at you, but you're able to kind of like out of the way of it, and it kind of hits against the wall and shatters in like a spike of ice. Syl.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Scared Tina grown.
21.
21?
Yes.
Okay. This gray, like, almost deathly ray kind of shoots directly at you, but you're able to kind of jump back and it kind of hits on the ground. And about a 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot block, like, carved out block on the ground, as soon as it hits it, just disintegrates into, like, pebbles and dust, and just kind of, like, and caves in on itself. Also, I lied. This is why beholders are beatable, because if you succeed on the saving throw, you don't take half damage. If you succeed on the saving throw, nothing happens.
Okay.
So all you guys have to do is roll, like, saving throws the entire time, and this thing might just do no damage.
Would you want to borrow one of my dice?
You can
Kai.
borrow one of mine.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Do you want to borrow a different die?
No, because there's always roll ones when I use them.
I can see it.
It's an 8.
Oh.
This,
Oh, that's my leg.
like,
Okay.
solid, like, not like the deathly ray, like, was fired at Syl, but like a solid grayish silver dull ray gets shot at you. Before you can duck out of the way, it kind of hits you in the chest. And you kind of take a step back, and as you do, all of your joints start becoming stiff, and as you kind of look at the tips of your fingers, you can see your fingers just begin to turn to stone as you just, like, as it kind of crawls up, and it's covering from, like, about here to here on each arm, and then up to about your mid.
I just wanted to statue, but not like this.
On your legs, as you kind of, like, feel yourself kind of, like, closing up.
Yeah, you remember that time when Sokka and Katara?
I got the big thing!
That will end
Sorry,
its turn,
Never mind.
No,
and that
yeah,
does bring
yeah.
us to Kai.
We're totally friends.
Can I still do
you-
a cantrip?
Yes, you are considered restrained, so attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws,
Jesus.
and your speed is now 0.
Whoa!
Do you have lesser restoration or anything?
I think I do.
Lesser
I kinda
restoration
wish I was-
will not help in this instance.
Well, I don't know.
I guess we're
Oh!
looking here.
I kind of wish I was that centaur I played the other week.
Wait.
That would have been pretty helpful.
Yo, flying centaur be pretty fucking badass though, right?
Is it an alicorn?
This
Is
is
it
a
a Pegasus?
Pegasus
What is it?
centaur.
I was about to
going
say,
on?
I'm just imagining like the in the beginning of Hercules, like the chariot that brings like the night and the day, just kind of like.
Just think about
This
that.
guy.
Except the top half is Jason, but what's his name?
Momoa.
Alright,
That was definitely
alright.
the most.
Is it Jason? I
Can I
think I got it
cast Word
wrong.
of Radiance?
No, I think it
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's Jason.
But
That was definitely the most
disadvantage.
interesting force on for adventure ever.
No, it's not disadvantage because it's not an attack roll. Because that's and what is the range of that again?
I like
It's a
using
pretty big
hierarchy.
range, right?
I like using
don't have it
hierarchy.
written down. I
That's a
keep
good
forgetting
one.
to rewrite what I have.
What is it?
Do you know the
Word of
Word
Radiance.
of Radiance?
Isn't that touch?
No.
I think that's.
No, Word of Radiance? No. I
Okay.
say a word and
I think it's one of the ones where it's like it does more damage.
each creature of your range, or of your choice within range, but I didn't write the range. Unhelpful.
I'm looking it up right now. Word of Radiance. The range is 5 feet.
Well, okay, so we're going with Guiding Bolt then.
Alright, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
That's why I thought it was touch, because you basically have to be within touch
Yep.
range.
It's kind of like if somebody gets too close to you as a cleric and you need to tell them to fuck off to their face.
Alright.
I was like, I swear it was a touch
A
spell.
personal invitation from me to you, handed to you by my very hands, telling you to go to hell.
I'm casting it at 2nd level.
Alright, roll the hit with disadvantage.
What do I do it again?
Proficiency plus your
Small attack bonus, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So 16. 15 to hit.
You fire it off kind of like through your turning to stone hands, and it's kind of easily, you kind of are about to hit like 2 of the eye stalks, and kind of just like,
Rude.
so it kind of splatters on the wall behind it, and it just kind of looks at you.
I guess we're leaving the room. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Anything else for your turn, Kai?
No.
Alright,
Better breaking
Hey.
it.
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you make me a dexterity saving
Got
throw?
it.
4.
4.
You get disadvantage.
Guys,
Don't you make it a one?
why'd you put that into the universe?
Syl, you kind of turn to Kai after he gets hit, after he misses with the guiding bolt. You go to tease him, but you're just met with the cold, unmoving stone face of Kai.
Well, that's that on that. Goodbye.
As it just kind of takes over him, and before you can do anything else, there's just a statue of Kai right there in the. Yeah.
Can we look
Sorry.
at his tattoos and see if he's dead yet?
You check the tattoos, and you see the first drop of sand begin to fall from the hourglass.
Please help. And none of us are healers.
They're gonna have to drag me back.
How do we
Well, this didn't go the way I wanted it to.
We wouldn't make it in time.
How do we unstone him?
Short of, for
I got a
some
hammer.
reason, cure wounds working, we don't have a way to.
I do have a hammer and chisel.
You have a hemorrhage?
Chisel.
Chisel.
We can break him
a
apart.
chisel.
Kai would want you to give him abs.
I don't think you can
You
actually...
doing already?
He turned
Very
into
minor.
stone. I don't think you should, like, chip off any body parts.
You never know.
No matter how funny it would be.
It's going to use one of its legendary actions.
I'm dead. I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
You're not technically dead. You were just petrified. You're a stone.
dead.
A petrified creature is transformed along with any non-magical object it is wearing or carrying into a solid inanimate substance, usually stone. Its weight is increased by a factor of 10, and it ceases aging. The creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. Attack roll against the creature have advantage. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. The creature has resistance to all damage. The creature is immune to poison and disease, although a poison and disease already in the system is not suspended, not neutralized. That said, keep track of your hit points still, because if something were to do enough damage to you, it would break you into a million pieces and you would be permadead. You do have resistance to all damage, though, so that's definitely a good thing, and you're immune to poison damage. Syl, make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that started out well.
21 again.
21 again. This time, a ray of pure, utter blackness just shoots at you. And as you kind of duck out of the way of this one, it hits the wall behind you. And as it does, you can almost see, like, the, like, necrotic energy just drip down the walls from where the ray hit.
Rays can this thing shoot?
Enough.
10 different rays.
Enough.
I mean, in a turn.
Well, its multi-attack is 3 rays, and then it has legendary actions, which it can use to... Hey, it's Riv's turn.
Hey. Oh boy.
But also, you guys do not know if there is something that could possibly cure petrification in this room. That sounds like something to investigate after
Oh, we
combat.
have to kiss Kai. Maiden's kiss. It's Final Fantasy.
It's true love smooch.
Well, if it needs a maiden, there's only one maiden among you. And that would make for some good RP, wouldn't it, T?
Well, there's kind.
I thought you meant me.
There's 1.5 maidens.
It's Mendian. Of course that's what you mean.
I doubt you would qualify as a maiden anymore.
You still a maiden?
Maybe a matron.
Oh.
No?
Former.
Those
We
are
are in a
out.
dungeon.
Formerly a matron. Unless you
I
still
believe it's
recognize
pronounced
the
Widow.
Takaya's.
the widow formerly known as.
So what is Riv doing? Riv is currently in the
Still
cone of
cold,
anti-magic.
still.
But other than that, she's doing alright.
Where even goes her breath?
Imagine,
There it
like,
is.
sending to Cassie. Yeah, Kai's a statue now. But he still looks
So
good.
just gonna be making like statue and rock jokes after
If
them.
she uses her
You have
breath
very chiseled
attack
features.
across the 30-foot circle, will it still
Why so
be
stone-faced?
smaller?
Sorry, what was that?
If she does her breath attack across the circle of
You know it's
non-magic,
been a
will
rough
it reach
year.
the beholder?
You do not know. I would say. Well, actually no. Riv's a pretty smart dragon. Make an intelligence check for Riv. Believe she gets at least +4 to this.
I think she has a high intelligence.
That's a natural 9. 9. Plus intelligence?
Yes.
13.
A dragon's breath
Oh, no, you're so angry.
is not technically considered magical. It's considered just a biological weapon they have.
I'm gonna breathe at him. Okay.
Got you. Which breath? I'm guessing the lightning breath.
Lightning breath, yeah.
What is the range of that?
30 feet.
So you would have
Is
to
the
be
circle 30 feet? Or is it 20?
15,
She's gonna.
20, 25, 30. So she would have to be like here. Well, technically here.
What kind of save does that require the beholder to make?
A dex save.
Dex save? Gotcha. It's actually not great those.
That's fine.
That is a 19.
Yeah, it hits.
So it's half damage.
Yeah, sorry, half damage.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll half damage, or roll damage for me.
46. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus anything? Nope.
Let's go up to
15.
15.
Yeah.
Alright, so take 7 points of damage. Noted. They just sculpt you into a beautiful woman and you come back, Soul's like, revenge.
I'll turn your horns into your ears.
Oh my goodness. Okay. She only moved like 10, 15 feet, right?
She would have moved. She was here, I think. So
Past
5, 10, 15, 20.
This is my trusty pen and it's running out.
Could she
A sign of ill
get
omens.
here in
What's her
10
movement?
feet?
30.
Well, we're all
25.
floating, so she's already flying, so she uses her flying speed.
What is her flying speed?
Her flying speed's like 50 feet, I think.
Yeah.
Where do I even find that?
Should be near the top of the sheet.
It's
Her speed is 30.
yeah. I think
Should-
it's in the box that's like right under the.
Hit points, temporary hit point, hit dice.
Right under that.
But
I guess maybe just figured.
Do you want me to check?
I know for a fact she has a flying speed of 40 feet, so you have 10 additional feet if she's flying.
okay. She's gonna. Alright, then she's gonna actually get behind here where T is.
Alright, cool.
She's gonna get behind this pillar for protection.
Excellent, excellent. Up next is Arwen Potts.
Oh, I'm next.
You are. What are you doing?
Wow. What am I doing? Oh god.
That's what I asked you.
You know, you were right about that.
Not excellent.
Okay.
Golly. What kind of eyeballs are pointed at me right now? Does it matter?
You're in the anti-magic.
Oh, you're in the
from
anti-magic
big
cone.
eyeball in the center.
Saving private
Oh, so
Kai.
it's the eyeball in the center. Okay.
Saving private Kai.
So does that mean I can, like, launch some daggers or darts at its middle eye?
You can certainly try if you'd like, as long as they are not magical.
You can essentially
No,
do
they're
anything.
not magical. I have, like, 5 or 6 of them. What?
You can essentially do anything that isn't magical while you're still in this space, but you can move out of it.
Great. How far can I launch those?
In the tower.
60, 20, 20, something like that. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is this 5, 10, or is this 15? Sorry, it's hard to see behind this guy.
So
5, 10.
So technically you're here.
Oh, that makes
We're
more
kind of
sense.
in between squares.
Okay, so 5, 20, 15.
You can technically do 5, 10, 15, 20. Whoops.
Everything's fine. All better.
20 would get you right behind this rock.
I have 35, so I'm gonna get right under it.
What? Au revoir. However you say it.
I'm gonna
Goodbye.
go right here.
Oh, au revoir. Au revoir.
No, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start here.
I was like arm.
I'm gonna
Arm strikes.
do all 2 daggers. It probably doesn't count as sneak attack, considering it can probably,
Okay.
just see me running up, so I don't get any extra dice, which sucks.
Cool.
I'm gonna launch a dagger at it from where I am. Is that okay?
Flank
I
from
can't
above and
eat.
below.
You shouldn't
What?
eat
Can you
lychee.
flank from above and below?
I think
You
we
can sit on
determined
it,
no
that's
when we were
fine.
fighting the big dragon last time. So we tried that, but it was a no.
Oh, it's a 2 plus 7. That's a 9. That doesn't hit.
No.
Then I'm gonna run all the way underneath. And I'm gonna just stand as close as I can to it. Hopefully, it just can't look that far down with its eyes, or else it'll zap itself. I'm gonna try and stab it in the eye. Do I even get that close?
Yeah, you can. Make use your bonus action to make another attack.
Okay.
That's more
Just
promising.
21.
21 will hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. What did I hit with? A dagger?
Yes.
Yeah.
D4 plus dex.
7.
Cool. Take 7 points of damage. Writing it down. Every little bit counts.
Yeah. And that's it, I think.
So at the end of your turn, 2 things are going to happen.
I'm okay.
1, Kai, as your consciousness fades and your entire world just goes to gray and then black, you actually then find yourself, your eyes fluttering open. You just kind of shoot up real quick, knowing that you're in danger. You look and you're sitting in a really warm spot of grass at the edge of a forest, and you can see one amused and one slightly annoyed looking dryad that are identical, just kind of looking at you. You remember these as 2 of the people that were there with you when you got your staff, and the one looking slightly annoyed, you remember being the feistier of the 2. Just, are you kidding me? You little shitbag. We give you all the magic in our world and you fucking die? Are you kidding?
Sorry?
You should be.
I mean, I do not control the rate at which I turn to stone.
Yeah, but did you ever think of, I don't know, maybe dodging?
Don't you think I tried?
Well, clearly you need to get better at it because you suck.
I think this should have been your spirit.
I've been doing my workouts.
Oh my god.
I'd get into a fist fight with a dryad.
Can you, like, send me back or something?
No?
Please?
What do I look like? A god? The god is the person that we put in your staff with you to help you. You know, that person that you don't ever talk to about advice for stuff?
Well, maybe they should initiate the conversation.
You are such thin fucking ice. I don't know why we picked you to be the savior of not only your world, but our world, but clearly we fucked up. You know what? I'm going to apologize for you. I'm sorry for putting you in a position which you clearly were not talented enough to take up. How's that for an apology? And you can see, like, the entire time, like, at this point now the other dryad is just sitting there like,
Well, I don't need to be in bed. So, like, my, like, dead.
at this point, you're looking pretty fucking dead. He's dead, right? And the other one is just... not entirely.
They could bring me back somehow. They wouldn't just let me be dead.
Indeed. It depends whether or not they find the chest in the corner of the room after they slay the beholder. They
The
also
what?
have to slay the chest in the corner of the room that contains the thing that can unpetrify you. Hopefully they can figure it
Can
out.
I
They're a smart
send them a
bunch.
sign or something? That's a thing, right? That people can, like,
You are sending them a sign.
Jack Sparrow hands.
You are sending them a sign.
Just hands.
Oh, but that doesn't tell them where the thing is.
You look at your wrist and you can see there's probably about, like, 30 or 40, like, grains of sand that are now forming a small pile at the bottom of your tattoo.
Is it like
As time's ticking away. No.
It takes a whole day, I think.
Oh, okay.
It takes a certain amount of time.
It takes
How
a
many
certain amount
grains
of
of
time, I
sand are in the
Lots. More than 30. Enough that 30 and 40 is like when you start getting that teeny little pile in like the center
Oh, okay.
bottom. Like, there's still got a fucking ways to go. At the very least, if it's an hourglass, you think you might have at least an hour. It's been like 4 seconds.
Look,
Meanwhile, all of our friends on the surface, what the fuck does that mean?
are they,
Okay, we're gonna kill a
if they
bunch of
find
people.
the thing and I come back, I'll make it up to you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you fucking will. Don't you worry. We're gonna hold you to that. In fact, one day, when you finish over there and you come over here permanently, don't you worry. I'm sure you and me are going to be the best of friends.
He's just thinking, oh no, it's like I'm drunk and I pray that if I get out of this, I won't drink again, but then I drink again. He's just like, if I come here again, they're going to destroy me.
You'll be coming here again, don't you worry. But here's the thing. I feel like you and I, in a situation where you're not completely fucking over the mission that we gave you, can get along really well. Because I know I'm kind of a bitch, and I know you're kind of a bitch, and I feel like that could really work to our advantage.
I'm bitched here. He's just like regretting everything he's done until this point.
I get it now.
He's thinking of like when other people were like, "You're being a bitch," and he's like, "No."
Good. Now, well, you just gotta sit and wait, so... You want to tour the forest?
Walking, sure.
That's right. Might be able to get to the city by the time your friends get you back. It depends how quickly they can figure out that you probably shouldn't be fucking stoned forever. But hey, let's go. He starts kind of leading you through the forest.
You better love me enough.
We have to love ourselves.
But yeah, you immediately recognize the calmer one as Arendriel. She's kind of like the voice of reason. And of course the very feisty one, Amnestria.
You can try it, huh?
So that brings us to Syl's turn, but first, Arwen.
Hi.
Oh,
Is it gonna eat me?
oh, no. Wow, that's cocked. Okay, I don't think that's nearly as bad.
Would Arwen still be in the cone of anti-magic?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because it extends like, and then gets bigger. So Arwen is like underneath it right now. Arwen, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Beast did a good job. That's an 11 plus a 7.
Yep, you succeed. The same icy blue shot that shot at T. You're able to jump back and it hits the ground, just up in ice.
Cool. I lived.
Syl, your turn.
I live. Don't worry. After the fight, I'll chisel abs on you, as you would have wanted.
Appreciated.
We really want this thing dead, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder.
From the beyond, yeah.
No, we're gonna trap it and make it a pet.
20.
You're technically flying, so you wouldn't have to do a round.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say where I'd be. Yeah, we want this really dead, so I will take a bead and I'll use the bead on it.
Gotcha. It's Fireball.
Yep.
Third level.
Yep.
All right. It's going to roll a dex save, and that is a natural 20.
Okay. Oh my god!
I've rolled a natural 19 and a natural 20 so far for this thing.
Stop.
Hey, it's a good thing I don't have to roll the hit. 86. Actually, wait. I'll be able to help you here, Syl. Here, Fireball themed dice. 86. Don't ask questions.
Oh my god! 6, that's a 4. 16, 21,
Still taking half damage.
26,
Not bad.
30, 33, 39, 39.
39. So that half is going to be 19. So it still suffers 19 points of fire damage, which it definitely singes the edge of its skin a little bit. It's not bloodied, but it's definitely looking like it's taking damage. Like you see the damage that you're inflicting to this thing, and you're like, all right, it's not close to death yet, but it's killable. This thing is killable.
I'll use my bonus action to use one of my bardic inspirations.
All right.
I'll give, because unfortunately you're too far out of range. So myself, Riv, and T will get 5 temporary hit points, and they can use their reaction to move right now if they wanted to. Did you want to, or nah? For Riv, I mean.
Thinking.
I figure we might as well get as much buffing as we can.
Yeah, for sure.
My hit points is 69.
And I'll use the rest of my movement to get here.
I'm gonna move into
sorry.
flanking with Arwen. So like behind it.
Gotcha. You're starting your turn?
No, reaction.
Oh, for action. Right. I forgot. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can do that. That's right.
Stubborn Bard.
Look at that.
And I hide behind the pillar.
All right.
Everyone attack. Sorry.
Nah, I love that song, and it's very actually accurate in this kernel.
Right. For its last legendary action, T Make a... Oh, I don't know which one that is.
I guess if your Dex or Con.
Restraint.
You're good at 2 of those, right? I don't know what monster. Is it Wisdom Dex?
I think it's Dex and Strength, but my Strength is shit.
Oh, another perfect one. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Pretty good.
Good roll.
24.
Yep, that'll do it. The same stone gray ray that was shot at Kai shot at you. You kind of duck out of the way before it hits the ground and kind of like sort of petrifies anything it touches.
There's a mouse. It's like
Alright, T, your turn.
Right there.
mouse is
He made a joke about saying how there's a mouse frozen, like, but the mouse is right there.
He turns around and waves.
I guess I'm just gonna... Yeah, second verse, same as the first.
Go for it.
So we've got...
Don't worry that you're dead.
18 to hit for the first one.
That'll hit.
Don't worry that you're dead. We forgive you.
It's a natural 16 for the second one.
That'll hit.
And then, like, I meant, like, I'm doing 2 key points to fire blows.
Gotcha.
21.
Alright.
It's gonna be 16.
16 will miss.
Okay, so we've got 3 that did hit. Nice. Max damage.
I
Was it
recently
us?
passed away.
No, he just Hermione
Yes.
Grangered. It's okay.
I was about to say, fucking, meanwhile, as Colette is just watching the sand drip out of her hourglass, she's just, like, muttering to herself under her breath, don't take her to fucking, north
'Cause you don't know
of...
who's
I
dying
was
if
gonna say,
you're out
yeah,
there,
I was gonna say, north of Waterdeep.
No, you don't. No, you do, because that's
Yeah.
the simple blows.
32?
Yeah.
23.
They
32.
will be glowing,
Cool.
But,
Say no, she's just muttering under her breath, don't take her to Neverwinter. Neverwinter's dangerous. She's just, like, watching herself die because of something you guys are doing down there.
I mean, she would have been there defenseless if we do die.
No, there's still so many other people with her.
And the Black Rose is there, so...
maybe we're the Black Folks.
And that's
Thanks.
slashing
Maybe the
damage.
Black
Yep,
Rose
things
and
definitely
the
showing
Black
signs of wear and
Rose
tear.
along the way.
Anything else for your turn?
Oh, wait. Can we flank this thing? Because technically I'd be flanking with Arwen, right?
Well, it is currently 20 feet in the air, and Arwen is currently on the ground.
Gotcha. Never mind. Then, no, that's it.
Fen, it's your turn. What are you doing, Fen?
I'm gonna...
You're so totally hidden.
5, 10, 15, 20. No. Sorry. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I'll move 30, and then I'll expend a charge of my weapon to Misty Step up to the Beholder.
Are you up in the air with it?
No.
Okay.
Wait, am I?
You
I
can,
don't know.
you do it
Can
at
I?
an angle.
I guess, yeah, I'll do it at an angle. And then I will go, you brute, and make 2 attacks at it with my sword.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
And then use his reaction just to flee for you.
Won't surprise me. Okay. So it's 15 plus 8 for the first hit,
That'll hit.
and 19 plus 8 for the second hit.
That'll hit.
So, and I get to add my charisma to the damage because Hexblade's curse. So, 5, 10. So 18 points of magical slashing for the first hit.
Okay.
And then and 17 points of magical slashing for the second hit.
Gotcha.
And that was action, bonus action, and movement. So that's my turn.
All right. Brings us to its turn. It is actually going to turn off its magical, its cone of anti-magic. It's going to shoot a ray at T, a ray at Arwen, and a ray at Fen.
Ouchie.
Do we have to roll against it, or is it AC?
We have to roll against it.
We have to wait and see which one it is.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
T, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Stop tickling me with your tail, you little weirdo.
What?
So I could you could this
The one we can.
19.
Shoots a pinkish ray at you, but you're able to duck out of the way, and it hits the stone. Arwen, make me a Constitution saving throw. 8. Shoots a yellow ray at you, and as it hits you, you find your muscles lock up, and you are paralyzed. Fen, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank God I'm proficient with those. No! You're a stupid fucking bitch. That's 5.
5.
Yeah.
The same pink ray that was shot at T is shot at you. And as it hits you, you gain the proficiency with understanding deep speech. And you hear the beholder deep speech in your head.
No.
Thank you so much for coming to my aid.
No.
These adventurers intend to dispatch me. I need you to kill them at once.
Well, of course, my lord.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Who knew the group you were attacking was your own party members?
Hey, get away from my master.
Next up is Kai, but Kai doesn't do anything. It is going to take one of its legendary actions to shoot a ray at Kai.
I guess!
Figured that was gonna happen.
You have resistance. What do I become? Harder stone?
Make a strength make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
What?
He's not strong.
Okay.
Out of everything to drink.
That'll be a 4.
This light green actually no, this is like a light red ray just gets shot at Kai, and as it hits the stone statue that's now sitting on the ground, it just kind of lifts him up off the air. Brings him about 10 feet up and then just throws him across the room.
Oh,
Yep.
that didn't have the effect I wanted. Put it back.
Um,
I'm doing it again.
You do
Be
have.
careful, I want to take it back.
Keep in mind, you do have You do have resistance to this damage. You can put Kai somewhere over there, just lying on the ground. Keep in mind, you do have resistance to this damage.
What is that? Like I get advantage?
No, this is going to do half damage.
Oh, my husband.
That's not a lot of dice! This is my husband's finger.
My husband's what?
Favorite finger.
What?
16.
Is it your middle toe? Is that his favorite finger? I was
That's a little finger.
Kai,
Didn't spin on it, am I right?
you take 32 points of damage, reduced to 16. So mark 16 points of damage off your character sheet. As you watch as Kai's statue just gets thrown, and as it hits the ground, you just see bits of stone just kind of like just kind of tumble off in different directions. The statue remains whole, but it's a little cracked.
I mean, on the bright side, he might not be able to see you now. Because you're behind a pillar and a rock at this point.
I mean, use telekinesis to throw me across the room. He probably knows where I am.
Oh, I can't see
I mean,
though.
you have active camo now.
Up next is Riv.
Alright.
I guess.
She's right up on it, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna jump right on up.
I just absentmindedly rolled these dice again, and I just rolled 8d6 again, and I can see 6 sixes, so just be glad I didn't fucking do that to you.
Oh wow. She's gonna fly up onto it and try to bite it.
Roll me that bite.
Rolling you a bite. What is it? 11
Plus
6.
17 does not
She
hit.
landed
That's
on
not
her
cool.
side.
She attempts to bite off one of the ice stalks, and the ice stalk just kind of like...
Can I try another one?
Oh no.
Does she get multi-attack?
Because our one's on the
Does
ground.
she?
And you're no longer.
She get a
I
bonus
don't even know
attack.
what else
or-
to that.
Yeah, I don't think I count
What?
as an ally right
Go
now.
and look for that.
Would be
Wait,
on
what?
the right hand side. That's where I put all of your bonus stuff that you unlocked for her. Bottom right of the first page.
Multi-attack.
There you go. You certainly can.
9 plus 6.
Yes. Oh no, that also doesn't hit. She's trying to bite at the eye stalks and trying to rip them out. Wolf is kind of like dodging out of the way of her. That is going to bring us to Arwen, but not before. Syl.
You would roll to recharge as well.
Yeah, roll to recharge the breath.
D6.
3.
Nope.
Yo.
Make me.
Happy.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 20. Unnatural.
Ooh.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural. I rolled 3 18s. My 3 last rolls.
Yeah, no, that certainly is. That's you watch as a sickly, like pale green ray kind of shoots at you, and you once again are able to just kind of duck out of the way.
I'm doing great, guys.
Brings us to Arwen. Yeah, I mean, you and Tyr, like, I thought this was supposed to be hard.
I'll teach you how to dodge.
I mean, when Fen starts blasting us, it's gonna be a little different.
I'm gonna roll to see whether he uses a weapon attack. or
Finally.
a spell.
Did I
Excuse.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I notice if Fen is attacking us?
No, he's currently just standing there. It ain't his turn yet. He hasn't done anything bad. If anything, the last things that you saw him do was he hacked into this thing twice successfully.
And called it a brute.
Yeah, I was gonna say you watched him fly up to him and go, "You brute!" and just,
Got you.
and then to get hit by a pink ray and kind of stumble back a bit, but he seems fine otherwise.
You're
Okay.
positively radiant.
I will float up into the air with them. I'll keep flanking with T.
All right.
And I should use a spell. Yeah, I'm gonna use a spell. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on it.
Okay, that's not a bad move. It is hurt.
Yeah.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Oh, there it is.
That is a 22.
Damn. Yeah, it doesn't hit it.
I've rolled my d20s very well. It just doesn't get to actually roll a d20 very often. So bell tolls, but it's able to kind of avoid the effects of it.
Can I take my multi-attack thing with the weapon or no?
No, because that's
Yeah.
your action to do that.
Damn. Let's
T,
try that.
with its last legendary action.
We're doing great on the saving throws overall.
Yeah.
It's just we
I was
just
gonna
suck
say
at
that right
attacking
before I'm
right now.
about to do one.
I want to use my movement to continuously circle around it and try to confuse it.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
No?
That was a nat 1.
Oi. The same light red ray that you saw Kai get hit kind of hits you, and for a moment, you were kind of weightless flying, but you're absolutely weightless here, and it just fucking what's his name? The main villain of The Incredibles.
Syndrome?
Syndrome. Like Syndrome with Mr. Incredible, just and throws you over its head, just
Oh, I want that.
and kind of throws you
ability.
30 feet diagonal, and then like lets go, and you just kind of like fall to the floor, unable to fly for a moment. Though you have a thing that reduces fall damage, don't you?
Let me double check how it works.
I'll say wherever you put her, it kind of yeets her against that corner pillar. Wherever T is.
You did your thing before my last turn, right?
Yes, you've had your turn since you've taken your
Okay.
reaction.
Yeah, because it's my reaction to do it.
Cool. Alright, so the reaction reduces damage by what? It's like your monk level plus something?
30 damage.
By 30 damage?
Wait, plus something? No, it's just 5 times my monk level.
Gotcha. Actually, it's not going to hurt that bad then. It's 11, 15, 19, 22, 28, 31. That is 37 points of damage reduced to 7 points of
Hey.
damage.
You
as you're able to kind of gracefully land on your feet, but you kind of land on your feet and then immediately like back slam into a pillar and kind of like cough out a little bit of blood.
If you want to look at it, you only took 2 damage. It's the 5/10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is T's mini? Gotcha. All right, that is going to bring us to Syl's turn.
She's down.
No, I'd be down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She got yeeted.
I thought it said you stood up. I'm
Right,
sorry.
this thing's probably
No
immune to
worries.
psychic damage or stuff like that.
You have no idea.
Probably, maybe.
Did you hear that? I'm
Catch
circling
Tasha's
around
hideous
it,
laughter,
trying
but
to
it's
close
unable
it.
to laugh.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of Mind Spike
Never known joy.
or Dystonian Whispers,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's up to you what you want to try.
No.
I'm open for any and all attempts.
quite Derek. I could always cast Shatter on you as well.
To end the campaign.
It is you.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's give the good old college try.
All right, what are you trying?
I am going. I just had it. I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on it. You
Gotcha.
must make a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save? It's a 23.
Yeah, it's pass.
I still take some damage though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we get pretty high rolls too, for the most part.
1 or 2.
1. I couldn't count for a second. Takes 5 damage.
5 damage?
5 psychic.
Gotcha.
And that's already half.
That psychic damage is not reduced in any way.
Interesting.
Well, besides the pass.
Well, yeah, besides the passive, but it doesn't appear to be immune to any sort of psychic effects. Not take like the super bowl later.
How far am I from it?
How far are you away from it?
15, 20, 25, 30, like 30, 35-ish.
What
Probably
would
30 because it's big.
Where would I be with 30?
You could do like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, I'll use, let me make sure what it's called. I'll use, Brise? Rise?
Oh, Brise?
Brise. And I'll disappear Enabler of Lowest Petals and use my bonus action and instantly move 30 feet.
So yeah, in a very new kind of move, T, you kind of look up and you see Syl kind of like nod his head 1 or 2 times to kind of like make sure he knows the step, and then you see him kind of move in a flourish similar to what you've seen Melanthe do before when she's been training him, and just kind of like and just disappear and just reappear 30 feet away right at the foot of the beholder.
Do you move after you reappear?
Yes, I'll get into flanking with it. You're paralyzed, right? And I see you're
What?
paralyzed, and I see you're paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll flank over to the other side of the rift. Because I would assume,
Fendian is your friend again.
so I would not have no qualms being next to you. And that is all I can do.
Good to note.
I'm trying to do good action economy here.
Dad, when Fendian kills you.
Benny can try. He'll get a fireball.
I have a question for you, and this question is also going to remind you of something that you have. What 2 forms of Woven Fade did you choose when you hit 3rd level as Dancer?
I chose. Give me 1 second, please.
I chose not die.
I chose pink.
Gotcha. Echinacea, okay.
Wait for the flower.
Yep.
This the Dancer subclass is based very heavily around flowers.
And I chose flame lily.
Interesting. Just remember you have those.
Oh no, I didn't choose flame lily. I chose the ghost orchid.
Ghost Orchid? Okay.
Yeah.
Just remember you have those.
Mhm.
You do.
Those are cool looking.
Yes, they are. I love Ghost Orchids.
I don't know what they look like.
I like bleeding hearts.
Those are cool
Great.
too.
So, is that end your turn?
Yes.
Right. As your turn ends, that brings us to T. T, you kind of find yourself laying on the ground after getting absolutely yeeted by a tractor beam.
Yeah, I'll stand up, and I have 50 feet of movement, so I'm behind it again.
Okay.
But oh, sorry, I thought you meant me. I was like, what?
I don't think that it could physically hit me, right? It's just these beams.
Those teeth look awful fucking sharp. Nom, bitch.
Fuck it. No, I'm just gonna repeat what I've done the last 2 turns.
Understood.
Using the last of my key points.
Huh.
Oh!
That's freaking bitch.
That's not gonna hit. That's...
Well, you're flanking with it, so right?
Oh, yeah. So, like, I could position myself so I'm flanking with Arwen, right?
Arwen's paralyzed.
Or with me, or
Riv is on top of it.
Oh.
Maybe with Fen? Because, yeah, Arwen is paralyzed. So Arwen is unfortunately not helping a great deal right now.
Would it count with Fen?
No, it wouldn't.
Well, that's what my question is. If Riv is on top of it, then she could flank with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I don't even
we're just
see-
like not
we're-
accounting for the fact that Riv is up here.
I was
Alright,
say,
then I'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
in the
we're-
same space that Riv is in,
But below.
but underneath. Yeah.
Okay, understood.
So then...
Oh, is Syl behind?
Yeah. So
Okay,
on
I
the-
can't see Syl from my position. That's why I
Oh,
was
yeah.
confused.
Okay, so then the first one
My
with advantage would be...
Oh.
17.
Does not hit. I'm guessing the second one does not hit either.
Double nat ones.
Holy fuck, dude.
Natural 20.
Okay, well that one will hit.
And I get a key point back.
Yes, correct.
And that was the third swipe.
Dice are
So I
trying to
have
keep
one
you
more.
chaos. Yeah.
They're thinking about it.
Fucking...
Hey, you looked at your dice and asked, can you help us? And your dice said, I don't know, fuck around and find out.
21.
21 will hit.
And
Can you
another
help us hit
fucking
ass?
1 if it wasn't with advantage.
Jesus. Who did what sort of fucking gods of dice did you piss off today? Because those are normally solid.
I don't know, but
Oh,
there's
you're a thing.
2. So the
Ooh.
first one... 12 doubled. $23 slashing damage.
23 slashing damage. Alright, I'll mark that down. And then, anything else from you for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
It was just weird because you laughed and I looked up and you were like,
This is free real estate.
Alright. Let me mark down the damage real quick.
Oh.
It is now considered bloodied.
Hey!
feel my arm done. Yeah. I think this could be that
Next
fast.
up is Spendian. This
So-
is the turn I was really looking forward
I-
to.
I just want to say I want to make this as fair as possible. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm picking on them, so I'm leaving it to chance. 1, 2 is Syl, 3, 4 is T,
Bring it.
5, 6 is Drago.
Bring
Well,
it.
Arwen's there too.
Well, he's paralyzed, so he doesn't really think of that as a threat. So Sylvanus, and then I'm going to roll this again. Odds is I use a spell. Evens is I hit you with my sword. Odds. So what spells do I have?
I think that was pretty fair.
So
Fender.
most of my spells are like kind of control-y. So I will.
Finger of death.
Alright, so 1. Okay, so odds or evens again. Odds. You get the 2 Eldritch Blasts. I'm gonna float up to. Could I get up to here with my movement?
Yep.
Can I stand on it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm standing on this, and I'm just gonna go, must protect my master!
Well, that's not
Roll roll the hit against Sil.
Hey, I think that's pretty in character for if he was mind controlled. So the first one is like a 4 plus. That's probably not going to hit you. Yeah, 4 plus 8. So it does?
No.
No, I'm 18. The second one is a. Oh no, I don't hit Sylvanus.
I love how whenever I charm like you guys, you're just like, that's a 26 to hit, that's a 25 to hit, you're charmed. I'm sorry, I only can roll natural 2s now.
Have you seen
Wow.
what's been rolled on this side of the table so far?
I rolled 4 ones during my last turn, okay?
So yeah, you see 2 sunshine beams go over your head, Sil.
Sorry.
Hey, I got one back.
No, just like give it to him, say it's candy.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So I'm literally like the Vince McMahon meme right now. It's just like, trick the party with puzzles. Make the party fight a beholder. TPK the party with beholder. Make the party TPK each other.
Party misses. But that's my turn. Use my movement and my action.
Oh, just the group
Just wait till I
with the
RKO you
paper.
fireball out of nowhere.
TPK the group. Make the group TPK each other.
TKO.
Alright, it's shooting a beam at Sil, it's shooting a beam at T, and it's shooting a beam at Arwen.
No.
But not me, it's loyal servants.
Yeah, I'm not
Beam
knocking
against-
out of here.
Beam against Sil. Sil,
Yeah.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh, Skedios. He's gonna get your brain.
18.
18? Just passes as you're able to, like, you actually get hit by the same pink ray that you saw Fen get hit, and your brain just begins to swim, but you're able to just shake it off and kind of, like, come back to your senses.
Charm magic against me? A bard?
T.
Oh, you have advantage on it too since you're an elf.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not.
you're not anymore. Oops.
Make a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw.
wait, I had advantage. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Whoops. I could have
Are you back to rolling better?
21.
Yep, nothing happens again. And Arwen, make... That dice said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
22.
I got more of my other stuff.
Let me check something real quick. The creature, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. He's not, because you're down on the floor. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. I'm sorry, Arwen.
Wasted the only good roll I've had this whole time.
I'm
Aw.
sorry.
So far as like, I'm
Oh, wait,
often
did
here.
you get inspiration from retelling the campaign thing?
Yeah,
Don't forget you have that.
yeah.
Right
I
now,
usually do, unfortunately.
Roll them, that's hurt.
right
my
now, Stella's
brain.
feeling like you're not
I'm
up
sorry.
here with me. I'm up here.
That's a couple ones.
That's half the party out of the battle.
No, I'm still in it. Unfortunately, not in the right
Wait
way.
until it gets to my
Just
turn.
hit me, please. You snipe me out of the sky.
I mean, it's out of love.
You suffer 31 points of necrotic damage as the creature's death ray, this sickly black ray, hits you, and you can feel just like the liquid necrotic energy just burning away at everything it touches of you. It just kind of blasts you. That said, also if you could for me, make a Constitution saving throw. Constitution? Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
19.
19.
20. Unnatural 20.
A natural 20. As it does, you kind of like, it hits you and you just kind of like panic and just kind of start wiping it off yourself. And then as you finish wiping it off yourself, you realize, wait, fuck, I'm moving. And you're no longer paralyzed.
Sweet.
I'm not a rock anymore. I was considering having Fenian go over you and just bear punch the Kai statue.
Just with the sword.
Ew.
This is about breaking the wacky roommate
I was about to say
rules.
Audi purposely ending the campaign.
I
Making
would
an
have.
active decision to TPK the party.
That would be so mean.
Kai.
Gonna walk through the woods.
Yes. So as you are walking through the woods, They're
Don't worry, I have a way
the
to
quieter
pick you
one
up
is kind of keeping quiet. The one who has been
Just
talking with
going.
you the whole time is still kind of talking your ear off about all the different stuff. You get to the edge of the woods. She kind of turns to you and kind of just like gestures out. At the edge of the woods, you're able to look down a couple of hills. Is a huge city that seems more modern than any city you've ever seen along the Sword Coast. It has buildings that are 15, 20, 25, 30 stories tall. And it seems like all of the important buildings almost seem to be carved out of like a translucent dyed glass like material. And it just kind of forms like an almost picturesque kind of like curves and different angles cut throughout the city.
Is it the city from the library?
It is not.
No.
And it is also sitting right on the ocean. You can see like way down like a small town kind of still along the coast, but you would kind of, well, this is the super wonderful countryside of Abertaire. That right there is Ville-Verbe. This is the Verbean coast, kind of pretty. You go through the other side, you eventually get to Amberglow. That's in what we call the cerulean outskirts, because the grass there is about this tall. It's like a really nice like sea. It almost looks like sea glass, but it's still real soft and it's blue. It's a very unique sight, to be sure, if you're not from these parts. Let's see. That's about all there is to it right now, though if you keep going that way, there's a forest that's actually even bigger than this one, that is made of these like really weird like brown trees with like gold running through them, and it kind of glows, and it's got these weird like blue glowing leaves that have gold running through them too. It's what we call the cerulean dawnwood. And
Why are you smiling?
That's
Why are
where
you
we-
smiling at each
That's
other?
where we were in the one shot.
We
So
made
one
that
shot.
forest.
And if you actually go in the middle of that forest, there's a fairly recently restored manor there that used to belong to an order of people who hunted monsters and stuff like that. Now it's ruled over by like a mistress who is a vampire, which is kind of interesting. It's like an interesting take on things. But she seems to be doing some good stuff out of there. She's met with a little hostility, but she's trying to improve like the vampire, non-vampire relations, diplomatic relations of that sort of on the coast here. So it's going pretty good, but we got ourselves a fun setup. You want to see if we can reach the city before you get back? We'll buy you something nice.
Sure.
All right, let's go. You kind of set off towards the very beautiful glass-like city.
You're gonna get your 12 like Rolodex.
But in character, that is going to bring us to Riv, but not before Syl makes Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. 16.
16.
Yep. This is gonna be my first failed one.
Mm-hmm.
What shit did I hit?
I need to find my last one of these. I only have
Got it.
78 right now, and that's not enough. There it is. I got it. Okay. So that's... How many hit points do you have again?
Like 27.
How many do you actually have?
If it's the right point I have, it is 55.
55? Okay. Never mind. I don't know why I freaked out then. You're probably fine.
What? I don't know why I have 49. I don't know if I like took 6 damage or something, or I did a recent like.
I don't think so. You haven't taken damage yet this fight. You guys took a long rest beforehand, so.
So that's why I was confused. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't
So
sure. which
yeah,
one
you
I
have max
had.
hit points. So your max hit points are not 49. It's 55, right? Cool. That's really good because you suffer 49 points of necrotic damage.
I'm still off.
That would have killed me completely. In one hit.
Yeah. As a light gray ray sort of hits you, and you feel your insides just beginning to dissolve inside of you and kind of turn to soup.
Did I get a disintegration, right?
You got the enervation ray.
What is that?
Enervation?
Yeah.
Like a acid poison death.
Cool. I would be down for that.
Welcome to the
But yeah,
club.
it's Riv's turn. What is Riv doing?
Up on the club.
Riv,
Come on, bro.
I'm assuming she's seeing that Fen's trying to kill everybody now.
And
He
we
tries.
heard him go, I must protect my master.
And then attempt to kill.
Did she roll
Syl.
to get her breath back last time?
Yes, and she did not succeed.
Well, she's gonna attempt to breathe lightning at Fen.
She
No.
unfortunately cannot breathe lightning this turn.
I was gonna say, wait, it's probably a terrible idea anyway. Can she fly
Falls
up
off.
and attempt to just grab Fen?
Like grapple him?
Yeah, just pick him up and fly away.
Yeah, make a contested strength rolls.
Hello. Don't I have advantage against being grappled because of my sword?
Yes, you do.
Darn.
So make
Oh,
yours with advantage and roll strength for Riv with by itself.
So
And it's strength,
I'll
right?
pick.
Yep.
I'll
Just a
pick
strength
Dex
check.
for mine.
Gotcha.
Strength.
First
What does she
roll.
get for strength?
Natural 20 plus 3.
Damn it, 22.
Oh. So
I
Riv,
just meant she's like, no, get up.
Riv tries her best, but they're just like air fighting. They're just kind of like. It's kind of like when SpongeBob and Patrick fight when they go up into space in Sandy's rocket. It's just like. They're just kind of like fucking off and like
Very
floating around.
close.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
Anything else for Riv?
No.
Roll recharge. Roll me a d6.
5.
5. She gets her breath back.
Yes.
Arwen, it's your turn.
Am I still on the ground? Just, melting?
Yes, but you are no longer paralyzed. You may do it your turn. With your
Say that 5 times fast.
I'm
You may
flying.
do you may do with your turn what you like. God damn it! That wasn't that hard.
I fly straight up and I try to slice off eyes with my rapier.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
It's an 8 plus 7.
15 does not hit.
I'm not surprised. I'm gonna try again.
11.
It's an 11 plus 7. It's an 18 and it doesn't hit.
Just barely hits.
Oh wow, cool. Well, I hit it with my rapier, so what does that mean? It means I get to roll...
A d8.
A D8. That's right.
Indeed.
It's an 8. Rapier plus 4. 12.
Takes 12 points of damage.
Woo! Does it lose an eye?
It does not.
Done.
But it's starting to look pretty rough.
That's good.
The end of your turn. T. Make me another super good dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't silver roll? Oh, wait, sorry. I thought
Legendary
you got
actions.
confused.
That's
21.
Yep.
Oh.
Syl, your turn.
Are you wounded?
This isn't.
You're wounded.
Yeah, but not much.
Okay.
I'm wounded.
This
Oh.
isn't monetized, right? This
No.
song? It sounds familiar.
You're
I think because
wounded.
we've heard it before in another stream.
No,
Our
it
another
sounds
of our
like a
strings.
song from a movie I've heard.
Yeah.
I think it's just that like driving
Yeah.
kind of.
It was just funny because Audi moved and then went as the music stopped. I was like, what did you
If I use a magical instrument, you cast a spell.
Mhm.
Am I still able to use my action to open up a scroll to cast a spell?
You can use a scroll if you'd like, absolutely.
Because I was thinking about using the flute and using a scroll.
Okay.
So,
So how many charges do you expend from the flute?
I'm gonna use all of it, just do max healing word.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna do myself, Arwen, T, Guy.
Okay.
It's D4 plus my modifier, right?
Mhm.
4 plus 5, that'd be 9. You. Oh, and Rip as well. I'm sorry.
Yay!
Gotcha.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
You, Rip, get 9. You get 9. I get 9. I mean, it's not much, but it might be enough. to, like,
Kai,
Mm-hmm.
you don't regain any hit points.
I figured, but it was worth a shot.
Has really
Back.
been
And
a
then
hit?
I'm.
What?
I'm back to full.
You
Is
know,
that-
that's the thing is, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, because your dexterity is so high, I don't know that, like, even if this thing downed everybody else, I don't know that this thing can kill you. Because the only way it can kill you is by making you fail dexterity saving throws, and that's never a guarantee.
My strength is absolute shit.
It doesn't do damage. The only thing it can do with strength is it can throw you, and you can use your reaction to
Oh,
take
yeah.
30 less damage. That's why I don't think this thing can actually kill you.
And then. Because I want to save some of the beats. I do have a scroll of it. I'll use a scroll of fireball. And
Scroll of fireball?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'll aim it.
Keep in mind,
Yeah, me and Riv are right here.
your friends are surrounding this thing,
Yeah, but
and you are also 5 feet from it.
And there's also technically no one behind it, so you
Yeah,
could do
that's what
like here, like that, so like up and back.
Because I know Arwen's also on the ground. Riv is over here. With
No,
Fen.
Arwen flew up to it and attacked it with a rapier.
Mm-hmm.
And hit it with a rapier.
Yeah, but
Going
it
for
doesn't
the
have to engulf it. It could just do.
I think this is just like a wall.
That is a
though,
wall there.
So
Then I'll
either
move
way.
and throw it in the corner.
I'm assuming you
Yeah.
move away. and
Otherwise,
then
I'll
throw
move
it.
and throw in the corner. So I will hit Fen.
Alright,
No,
it
I'm
will get
up
an
here.
attack of opportunity against you.
Well, no, I moved. I didn't move from there. I
I'm
moved-
sorry. I don't know where you want it
just
to
like
be moved.
skirt around it.
Yeah.
So like there.
There. Oh,
It's just hard to move.
no problem.
If anything, you could have ran underneath it technically.
Alright,
It's just hard with everything in
Yes.
the air or not to figure out where things is.
yeah, I'm trying to decide who here, like, who all is going to have to make the save, just because, like,
I won't
This-
cast it then.
Me and
I was
Rick are
about
ready.
to say, it's,
Yeah, technically it's only Arwen who's like directly in front of it, me who's on the far side of it, and Syl moved around. So if he did the back corner, I don't think anyone's in range.
I just won't cast it.
no, I'll allow it.
I'll
It's
use
kind
it
of
for a
tough because
spell.
you guys, like, completely surrounded it, and now you're, like, not surrounding it all of a sudden,
I'll
but
cast
it's...
Mind Spike.
You sure? I would allow the fireball, it's fine.
I'll save for another time. Oh, it has to make a wisdom save.
Oh, I finally rolled shit, that's a nat 1.
Alright, it'll take 1d12 psychic damage.
Does it take double? 'Cause it's not one.
No.
Every time the table shakes, this
Okay,
moves
I'll
slightly off of its pedestal, and it's scary.
12
No.
psychic damage.
No,
Cool.
this isn't mine, but I don't want it to
I
fall.
can see you going
Noted.
like 12. Where is
Yeah.
it? Where is it?
I don't know if there's any special effects, because I don't have that in my cards.
You like know where he is, and like
Yeah,
within, like,
you'll
60
know.
feet.
Okay.
I think even if it's invisible.
And like I think his general emotion or something, I can't remember.
What's his general emotion?
Hungry.
Pissed off. And
Not
actually
feeling
from that,
scared?
its last legendary action, Syl.
Bring it.
Make a wisdom save.
I'm dead. That's a natural 2.
Natural 2? For
Yeah,
a
I hanged
total
on the
of...
20 for a solid second.
Gotcha. For a total of... I don't think it matters, but...
Yeah.
A familiar pink ray comes at you, and a voice comes in your head,
Well,
deep
don't you
speech
do
that you
that?
suddenly understand.
Fuck, I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Thank you for reminding me.
Rip.
Would you like to roll again?
No, he doesn't get advantage. I do. I keep forgetting that he's not an elf anymore.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
He's not even
Wow.
a full elf. He was a half elf.
Half elves still get it.
Half elves still get it.
I forgot to give it to myself when I got the pink ray.
Actually, let me... Give me a second.
Well, aren't Ferox like derived of?
Yep, that's why I'm about to read over the Ferox page to make sure that this doesn't happen. Ability score increase, age, alignment, B senses. That is okay. So it gets dark vision, languages, subrace. There. Nope. It's not something I wrote down. But you feel a familiar, well, similar to Fen, feel a voice come into your head and just say, "Please, I grow weary. Protect me from these adventurers." And you are now charmed. On the plus side, I feel like I keep charming you guys at the end of your turn, so like it doesn't come into effect for another full fucking round. T, it is now your turn. What are you doing? As at the very least, you can deduce that you watched Fen get hit by a pink ray and then begin attacking your party, and then you just watch the same pink ray kind of hit Syl.
Alright, well, I don't want to be anywhere near that, so I'll move into flanking with Arwen, so around behind it. No, like Arwen.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't thinking.
And I'll just start slashing.
It's funny where I started slashing.
It's not. 27 for the first one.
That'll hit.
27 for the second one.
Okay.
18 for the
Just hits.
third one. Third one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So all three of them hit, and all three of those were a natural one and something else. That's awful.
Jesus.
Better.
Thank you. Sorry.
No.
I wasn't saying it to you, but still. Thank you.
33 damage.
This thing is looking quite rough. Quite rough. Super bloodied even.
I'm just gonna drop a fireball on the party.
Oh
Unnecessary.
Fireball centered on yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, my wizard did it in the other campaign, but she's also fireproof, so it's really unfortunate for everyone around her. All the perks of a tiefling wizard.
no. What about Tiefling Wizard?
That's just me.
Just imagine a little gecko with horns.
It's gas.
I unzip my trench
That was-
coat and I'm like several newts.
That was what my name
Blow
was.
up my face
was-
and I'm Sal Volcano.
Who?
That was
He's
for
from
Impractical
Practical
Jokers. That was
Oh,
what,
yeah.
That was what my name tag said at Starbucks with the wizard.
I like that.
Alright, T, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Fan, it's your turn. What you doing? You are not
So-
grappled.
What is the exact stipulations of this charm? Like, how's it worded?
A charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So you are charmed by it.
Okay.
You are its
And he
friend.
asked me to protect him.
To protect him and help him dispose of these horrid
Okay.
adventurers.
So, alright, you know what? Let's see if this, okay, evens I do it, odds I don't. Odds I don't. I was gonna just hold Riv and be like, stop attacking him. I was gonna be my turn. But, no. I guess I'll just,
I did that when I had to hunt one of you, didn't I? I was like, I have to do this, I can't control
Would
it,
they-
please run.
Be allies, or
Yes.
do they not
I
necessarily
think we're like
know?
mind bonded,
Yes.
so we know.
Oh, I was
I was gonna say, yeah,
considering
he's deep speeching you guys.
Alright. Even spell, odds, sword. Even spell, I'm just gonna Booming Blade Riv. So,
Roll the hit.
16 plus 8 to hit.
That's
Yeah,
a
that
24. That's absolutely gonna hit.
Yeah.
As you forever lose the trust of your dragon companion.
But you don't have the Hexwade's curse on it.
No.
Thankfully.
Don't, because it might.
I got a double. I know it's gonna be the 2d6 at least.
Looks at the microphone. Target destroyed.
Better look next time.
So
Mission
she's gonna
failed.
take
We'll get it
8
next time.
magical slashing.
Bloody hell, we just got our asses kicked.
Whoops. And she's gonna take. So. What the fuck
It
did I
is
do?
you.
8 magical slashing, 1 point of thunder damage, and then if she moves at all, she's gonna take 2d8 thunder damage.
That blows.
And that's my turn.
You keep getting around that 20.
That brings us to the beholder, who is
I see
going
a
to
roll
throw
like that.
one ray at. It sees you kind of handling ribs. It's going to throw one ray at T, one ray at Arwen, and one ray at Kai.
Kai.
Yeah.
Can it see Kai?
Yeah.
He's Lord, so I'm assuming he can see around.
Lord.
the
He's
way.
also just got I.
Mine.
Mine.
Yep, exactly. Arwen, you can go first. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's good. You have a high dex.
Yeah, 21.
Similar to what hit Kai, a gray ray shoots out at you and you're able to dodge out of the way as it hits the ground and just
Oh
Petrifies.
my.
T. Make a... Huh. Well, that's the first time for that ray. Make a wisdom save.
Doesn't it have a ray of stupid,
No.
like a ray of stank brain?
No.
Stank
It's
brain.
not. T
Yeah,
is just
like,
making a wisdom save.
I'll spend the key point that I regained to have advantage.
Okay.
Thank God I did. 21.
Yep, nothing happens. Just gonna stop wasting rays on you.
I mean, you're gonna run out of options soon, so.
Yeah. What if it used the charm ray on Stone Kai? Please.
He's already
He's
charmed.
being pulled out of Castalia. I must save the boulder.
Just bitch slaps the dryad.
Kai, make another strength save with disadvantage.
You want me to
Bye. Wow! Kidding me with the advantage.
Like angry Wario. Oh man,
I rolled a 2 and a 20.
That's unfortunate. That's a 2.
3.
Kai is once again shucked across the room with a tractor beam.
Is he dead yet?
No, I don't think so.
Whoa.
You have
laser beam.
resistance damage, remember?
Yeah.
that
Between a
is-
0 and a 50, he's at 5 hit points.
Would he go to the side or would he go further away?
It gets shoved back this way.
So to your knowledge, you didn't move.
I don't know anything that's happening. I'm not even like in my body right now.
Yeah,
How many
you're
hit
just
points
gonna
do you have left?
No,
Curiosity.
you don't need to know until you tell me how much there is.
Or you should tell her so she
Oh.
says one less.
29.
29? Okay, you're fine then, because you have resistance to this damage.
So you take 20.
You suffer 35 points of damage, reduced to 17. As you get thrown, this time Kai just cracks into a pillar on the way there, and you can see like the cracks just like spider like all through his fucking body as it kind of crashes to the ground. It looks like a stiff breeze might blow this thing into a million pieces.
He's gonna have some serious arthritis when he comes back.
Kai, it is your turn. You are now kind of standing in the center of the city. It is really nice, and you're actually able to see now. So, like one of the really tall buildings, it's kind of sculpted almost like an ocean wave. It kind of like comes in and swirls up and out, and it's almost like a spiral. It is made entirely of sea glass, and it kind of swirls from like purple to red to orange, and kind of looks like a sunset kind of swirled into a tall spire.
I'll look at my tattoo.
It's maybe a good. I wouldn't say like you can't think of percentage, but there's a decent pile of sand now on the bottom.
So it's halfway through, at least.
Probably like a quarter. So.
It
She's
hasn't
trying
been a
not
full
Not
game.
a quarter filled.
Oh, I thought it filled faster if you got like closer to death.
Yeah, it probably does. So I'm assuming it's more than a quarter.
Nope.
Alright.
Even if you die, you still have time to bring them back before it
Oh,
fully
okay.
goes.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was like
But
it
no.
filled up when you like died.
But you're kind of looking at a nice little like magical item shop that's kind of to your right, and you look to your left, and it's like a nice bakery. And she kind of like looks at you. You want an update on how shit is out there?
I don't know. Do I?
How do you do with bad news?
Not great.
You
Great.
good? You good with it or bad with it?
You good or bad with it?
I mean, he's the only one that's dead at the moment.
You're not a vegetarian, are you?
No.
Cool. Meat buns just got served. They're hot and fresh. Let me get you one. And she kind of completely ignores the news and kind of
Last supper.
takes you in there.
Oh.
That's it. Also,
I didn't-
T. Roll me a d20 and
I
tell
just-
me what their roll is.
I just imagine the one that's a bit more spirited is like this. See, these
11.
items help you dodge better.
Yeah, 11.
You can't respond until your turn, but you receive the sending spell in the middle of your turn, and you feel a familiar presence of Colette come into your brain via the sending spell, and
What the fuck is going on?
you only receive 6 words. With a slight deal of panic in her voice, you hear, so, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, she can mind her business.
He lost Rosalie, didn't he?
Are you stalking me?
No, she sees her fucking tattoo emptying,
Oh, I
and
know.
she's like,
Yeah.
So, just a quick question, what the fuck?
I didn't realize she was
So
in it.
the gods can't speak to us here, but the sending can. Some gods.
I mean, they are getting kicked out.
Alright, ending Kai's turn, that brings us to Riv, but first this thing is going to, honestly, out of sheer frustration, it's just going to try to shoot at T. That is another wisdom saving throw, this one for something different. This is not for the charm, thankfully.
No.
No? What'd you roll?
6.
Oi. How long does this last for? Okay, automatically passes if it takes any damage or anything like that. Okay. It hits you, and it's like a bright pink ray, and at first you're worried it's the charm, but then as it's coming towards you, you realize it's like a different color than the charm, and as it hits you, you kind of step back. You're not turning to stone. You don't feel presence in your mind. You feel good. Your eyelids are a little heavy though.
Motherfucking.
Oh
no!
Fall asleep.
You're
now unconscious.
Fireball.
Riv, what are you doing? Alright, so I got petrified, charmed, unconscious.
You gotta bite off
Give me that
the
last
lip
fucking infinity stone.
off. Listen,
This is gonna be a fucking shootout though, because it don't got a lot of hit points left.
Nah, it's TBK.
no, we're gonna go ahead for cold breath at the monster boy.
Alright, what kind of save is that?
Oh,
Is that Dex? No, I don't think that is Dex.
Con.
Con?
Wow, I know things.
Alright, it's not proficient in those. That is a 7 plus 4 to 11.
Is that gonna hit
11.
me or
Yeah, 11.
I mean, it's up here.
So,
I'm assuming she's doing it like at
Takes
like,
full damage.
Okay.
straight across.
8.
Get it.
8. I need one more. Nope, I got one. I just couldn't see it with my eyes.
How many D8 is that? 3?
3.
Okay.
8, 5, and 2. 8. 9,
15 total?
15.
It's looking pretty fucking rough.
Can it look pretty fucking dead, please?
It does not, but it's... Oh boy! It is, it's kind of panic. Riv would notice it kind of using all of its eyes to kind of panically look around and kind of assess the situation now. More so in fear than in a hunt.
Good. Hit me.
I
I guess
Yeah. As soon as I heard sleep, I'm like, well, I know who I'm targeting. So advantage.
If she moves,
Bold of
she's
you to
gonna
assume
take,
you're gonna get
2d8
that
thunder
chance.
damage.
Oh,
So it's a
Oh, I
half
mean,
up.
Arwen doesn't kill it.
Can't make her move.
Charm
She'll
end
take
when
damage.
the charmer dies.
We'll find out in a second.
We need somebody awake, so I guess it's Arwen's turn.
Yes, it is Arwen's turn, though it's going to take its second legendary action.
I thought it
Before...
only had one.
No, it gets 3 every single turn.
Oh god.
Alright. An unconscious creature is incapacitated, can't move, speak, or is unaware of its surroundings. The creature drops whatever it's holding and falls prone. It would only be 2d6 damage, so if you want to use your reaction, you take no damage from falling.
Okay.
You're a monk, I'm not even going to try and kill you with fall damage, that's pointless. Though you do, your weapon is
For
now kind of
God's
lying
sake.
like 5 feet that way. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you. That said, it is not within 5 feet of you, so it will not crit. It is going to attempt to shoot you with a ray, though, and it is going to pray to God that it rolls something that does damage, and it's not just like...
More asleep.
Yeah, more asleep!
Charmed.
I mean, it can just eat us while we're asleep, though. So.
Yeah.
Can you confirm? That is a 9.
Okay.
9 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is disintegration, right?
Oof.
Half damage.
I'm at max health.
Yeah, I was going to say also you take half of this damage because you are resistant to force damage. You have the force. You still have the brooch of shielding on you, right?
Mhm.
Cool. That said, can I borrow a couple d8s? I only have 8 of them here.
Here's 9, 10, and 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think I also gave you a piece of my hair.
So,
I'm
You did.
sorry, I'm just like
how's your magic?
idly.
Are you on a magic carpet ride?
I thought you were holding a big old camera. Pickles. Oh, I want a pickle.
My dog
I really
was
want-
named
I want-
Pickles.
I really want to get into pickling things because I feel like it's probably fun.
I think
Like
you
pickle.
Okay, Buffalo Bill.
I think you should try pickling meat.
Yeah, that's why I just hope I die tastily.
Just made his reference.
I want to make kombucha too and tell everybody it's great even though it really
Sounds
tastes like shit because it's kombucha.
What did you think? Buffalo Bill?
What is kombucha? Is seaweed tea?
No, it's
It's anything made from like fermented fruit
yeah,
alcohols.
no, it's fermented tea.
with like
This is with me
Special.
removing a couple dice from this attack. You take 64 points of force damage, reduced to 32.
And she removed the dice. Don't cheat. Put it back in.
What?
Uh-oh.
If I didn't have resistance, I would have just died.
Like Karma died?
Yeah.
My max health is 64.
Yep.
You should give back the other dice that you cheated and took out. Oh,
No,
I gave you one more.
Yes. No, I did that before.
Well, I'm
I did that
having a
before the
great
fight
time.
started. Like I
For
should
not
have.
being a part
I,
of
sh-
this fight.
I should have rolled more dice than I rolled.
What? It's not stressful.
But yeah. So, Arwen, you watch as. That said, T, wake up. But you watch as T just gets blasted with a light gray ray. As you watch like T sort of begin to, but then kind of shake off. But you watch as like half of T's body kind of does the Mr. Stuck, I don't feel so good thing, and just like, and then she just kind of like wakes up and just kind of like shrugs back into it. But like from all the different pieces, there's just blood just oozing out of like. Yeah, like your arms and legs and torso now are just like you can't see your body. You can just see blood pouring down you.
It's a carry.
Now you're a fire ganassi.
Wow.
Almost just insta kill the player with
You're
that.
a
That's fun. Good
bloodbender.
times. Good times.
Oh, that'd be kind of useful actually.
Arwen, it's your turn.
Am I paralyzed or anything still?
Nope. You're good to go.
I'm gonna smack it with my big long stick, my rapier.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
Sorry.
16.
Does not hit.
Don't forget you get a second attack.
Yeah. Second attack.
Wow. 8. Wait.
8 total.
14. Sorry, I thought that was a 1.
Also doesn't hit. Fuck, Riv was right there. You would have had fucking sneak attack. God damn it.
Riv's up in the sky. I don't know where Arwen is.
Yeah,
Arwen
Riv
is-
is here.
Yeah, Riv is in combat range with it.
Yeah.
Fireball sound.
Right
So.
here.
Still, it is your turn.
Am I allowed to cast like fireball sound
Am
on
I just a
myself?
joke?
Yeah.
Am I a cosmic joke?
You have been told, protect me and dispatch of these gruesome adventurers.
Dispatch or dispose?
I don't know. I count Finn among
Like,
that.
dispatch of
you
them, like
dispatch
dispose
them.
of them, yeah.
How do I want
Well,
to do this?
dispatch me.
Like,
to
we're
make
gonna
them
need
go
you up in
away.
Allegheny around 10 a.m.
That's why I was
Dispose of them.
asking.
Kill them.
That's why I was asking.
I was just trying to make flavorful. Protect me, kill bad guy. That's what it says to you.
Do we need courage though?
Yes, you need a whole dearth of it.
Fuck. Oh, my dearth is so full right now.
What is the girth of courage? I should have used girth.
3 inches around, I think. I don't know. I don't know how
So, what are you doing?
I'm trying to check.
Yeah.
I'm in like melee with everyone, so.
Pretty good.
Indeed.
3 inches is what?
Yeah, but around.
Basically, it's
Huh,
What
so-
the
like
fuck are you guys talking
I was
about?
about to say,
It's
so,
okay.
I was about to say, Phil just uses his highest level spell slot to heal the beholder.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, don't do it.
The chaotic neutral in me tells me to do
I'll
that.
prepare the
This
trump
is
for you.
roughly 30 inches. Because, like, here to here is supposed to be, like, an inch. So, like, that would be...
Yeah, but everybody's here to hear is different.
Yeah.
Well, it's roughly.
You should do the random roll thing. Leave it a chance. Luck be a lady tonight.
Well, have you taken damage as Fen?
Fen hasn't taken any damage.
No,
Never mind.
Fen is taking no
I
damage.
was gonna say, technically you could, like, heal your allies or
No.
yourself.
To say, no one who is charmed has taken any damage.
Why?
Wait, what
What did you roll?
What is that for?
I'm gonna cast suggestion on Arwen.
Yep.
And tell Arwen that they should run to the other side of the room.
oh,
I
It's
hate it here.
Well, you
Con-
get us.
or
You get
charisma
to make a
saving
save.
throw, right?
Yeah, charisma
Oh my
saving
god, I
throw.
want to fight water
Or no, is
eel.
it wisdom?
what is that?
4.
Is it 4? Fuck, really?
I want to fight water eel.
6.
Arwen, you hear Syl in your mind say, Arwen, you need to get to the other side of the room now.
You can't move on until your turn.
That's okay.
I think we know where he's gonna be on his turn.
Up next is going to be T, but it'll shoot one more ray at T before T gets to take her turn.
my
It's
God.
its last legendary action. T, make me... make me a strength saving throw.
Oh no! red, right? It's a good one.
6.
Familiar red beam hits you, as he is actually not even going to throw you. Oh, you're not floating right now, are you?
Mm-mm.
He is just going to bring you. How far is T away from that wall?
This one?
Yep.
15.
Just gonna grab you and just fucking slam you into it as hard as it fucking can.
Welcome to the slam. Welcome to the Wait, no,
First
come on.
death save.
I was hoping you passed the save because I was thinking it was like a way not to injure anyone, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, why am I in the trash?
You got from.
Through the wall.
Broke through.
See how many hit
rock
points
wall.
you have left? Is it 32?
Yeah, minus 30 as well.
What?
I can take 30 off for falling damage, right?
It's not necessarily falling damage. It
It's
is
just slam
slamming
damage.
you. It's just straight up bludgeoning damage. It slams you into a
Slam it.
wall.
Oh, you said it right before.
And yeah, 32.
Angry.
You suffer 26 points of bludgeoning damage. As it just
lied.
no. I was being honest.
Okay.
I just asked beforehand because I want to know if I need to like brace
That
myself
was so
to like
accusatory.
be. I'm not lying. I'm not lying with any of these
It's
rolls
okay,
tonight.
I
If you guys
trust
beat
you.
this, it is because you actually fucking beat a beholder.
You're lying,
Yeah.
aren't you, Squidward?
You're a lie.
But yeah, you suffer 26 points of bludgeoning damage as it just kind of slams you into the
wrote
wall.
26 down, not the correct number.
What?
No, I wrote 26 down because so many people kept repeating 26, 26, 26, not my actual health.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, but you can feel your bones just kind of crunch as you hit the wall. You have very little left in the tank, but
Yeah.
the one thing you do have left in the tank is an endless supply of absolute fucking rage, and it is now your turn.
Rage,
Okay,
rage,
can I still
fucking
respond
rage.
to the...
Yes,
Does it cost anything?
it's a free action.
Everything's great.
Ask me again
What's
in
the
10
web?
minutes. If I answer, I'm not dead.
Collector.
Bonus action for potion, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, potion of healing is 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Like,
I'm just imagining it's going great. How's the weather?
More than the health I currently had.
Oi.
I'm reminded of how beautiful your eyes are right now.
Thank you.
No, it's
And-
you're saying it's a cut.
Arwen's still technically there, even though they're getting ready to run away, right?
Yeah, they are getting ready to run.
So I could move back and flank with him, right?
Yeah, I'd say so, because they take it on their turn for suggestion, right? They don't take it as a reaction. So
Yes.
cool.
Alright, so first attack. $24.
That'll hit.
25.
No.
An 18 and a 1. So
Oh.
the other one's gonna hit as well, but
Okay,
I just
cool.
rolled like my 10th fucking 1 tonight.
Okay.
And that'll be all the attacking I can do this turn.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's pretty darn good. Almost max.
22 damage. Unless
It needed 24 to.
No, it didn't. It needed a little bit more than that, but 22 was a big fucking chunk out of what it had left. I was just really hoping she was gonna say a number high enough. This thing looks like it is on death's fucking door. Like, you slash into it twice, and you think that if you had the strength left right now before you kind of back up a little bit to slash a third time, that third slash might have fucking done it.
Fenn's not gonna help. We should
Can't
get
believe
this
you
turn.
Fen, it is your turn.
So since it's my turn, Riv no longer has the booming blade thing on her anymore. And in an attempt to make it harder for my master's enemies to hit me, I will cast Mirror Image on myself, which is my last spell slot.
Now there's 2 Fens.
There's 3 of me. I make
Oh,
I make 2 copies, so there's 3 of me.
3 too many.
And I float down to here. Oh, no, actually, I probably can't make it that far because I'm pretty high, so I'll float down to right here. I'm going to fight you.
Not actually.
And that's my turn.
I'm just picturing like the fucking big heads from Rick and Morty just I'm going to do this as my action when I'm charmed. Ooh.
And that's my
There's
turn.
one every season.
I just imagine the goal just turns out, you're worthless. Bang, bang, bang.
But
Can't
which
fucking
one?
kills
Which
you.
one is he gonna hit?
All three.
Oh.
Alright, it is now the Beholder's turn.
Bring it. I'll take one for the team.
Believe me, I'm a good servant.
Worthless.
It's gonna target T, because it has to.
Aw.
It sees that Arwen has been charmed, so it's not gonna target Arwen. It's gonna target Riv, and it's gonna target Syl, because it's, at this point, just thinking to itself, it needs to eliminate all the loose ends now. It's time to tie him up. Against T,
Are there any stipulations that make the charm go away, or just until it dies?
if you take damage, you get to remake the saving throw, but you
Gotcha.
guys
Yeah,
haven't
we
taken any
haven't, yeah.
damage. T, that is 7. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're good at
You know,
those.
That's why I said.
Don't forget, you get a reroll if you need it.
Nope, she already used it.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Oh, the
The-
inspiration?
The inspiration, yeah.
I haven't used it.
Oh, that's right, you used a key point. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
22.
You dodged the gray petrification ray. Riv, make a con save for Riv.
I think she has good con, right?
That's a good roll.
Oh, she rolled an 18
Yeah, she's gonna dodge out of the way of it then.
plus 7.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew she had a really good con, and like,
She's fucking
great.
yeah. But a sickly dragon.
I will say, Syl,
Yeah.
whatever ray you hit by, you get hit by, because
A smooth.
you're not going to attempt to dodge it.
Okay.
Master's loving light.
Oh.
Come on. Roll it.
Bathe me. Is that a 9?
Is it a
You get a fucking 9?
Yep.
9?
Is
That's-
this legal?
What's that roll for?
The disintegration ray.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Why? What does the 9 mean? Oh,
The disintegration ray.
Yeah.
That's what ray it
As
is.
we learned last
So
time.
how many
she-
hit points do you have left?
Between 1 and 55, more like 5.
You have 5 hit points?
No, but a little bit more, like only 8.
You have 8 hit points?
Yeah, because I just took the 49 from last turn.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Why wouldn't
Maybe
he be
each
able
one
to
is
save?
allowed.
What?
Why wouldn't he be able to save?
Because I'll say if, you know what? Roll me a dex save with
Maybe you're accidentally jumping out.
with
of the way.
disadvantage, maybe?
Could I give him my inspiration to make it just a standard
Just
roll?
kill him.
We're already two sides.
We're already down this road. We know where it's going.
If you'd like to spend your inspiration, sure. Just make a flat dex save for me.
Or curved one.
Curved swords.
I see a 12 in your future.
Oh, 2.
There was no 1 in that.
Eels. Maybe you'll roll all 1s and then one dice falls off the table.
Wow.
Oh my god. What I roll?
14. How many times have you done that? Okay.
I rolled the first dice, and the first dice is enough to do it.
Oh no!
Bro, it was literally 8.
Still perma dies.
Wait, no, it's not.
It disintegrates him. He's gonna be a pile of ash. He's gonna be you.
Wow.
Maybe it's blue ash though.
And he's like dead. There's no coming back from that.
Wow, this coffee
Even
gets
if
really
she,
bad.
even if she rolled
Oh my
very low
god, where the
damage,
fuck is that? There it is.
she has like 30 more of those to roll.
Still turns into a pile of fine ash on the floor. T just watches his body just.
And there's no coming back
What
from
amount
that,
of
right?
quality do you get if you get that?
You don't know.
Not easily. Very, very.
Like
But
true
you watch
resurrection.
as the sand was previously like tick 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 tick. The sand is now just
So
flooding down to the bottom. You're about to get another very panicked message.
Me
from
choking
Colette.
on a meat bun in the spirit world.
That is going to
You're
bring us to
halfway
Kai's
there.
turn.
Does that mean I'm not under suggestion anymore?
Technically, yeah.
Huh? There's some good that came out of this.
Yeah. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
He just walks in naked with a smile.
I recently
from
passed
your
away.
forehead.
Again.
I don't feel so
Kai,
good.
it is your turn. You are just eating. You are currently eating a meat bun,
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, fading into existence next to you, into the seat next to you, is all of a sudden just Syl, just sitting there.
I like one. Drops spiritual meat bun.
As
You dumbass! Switches back to me.
as if to say, the Dryad just looks between you to Syl, to you to Syl. Man, gods from this world just can't pick a fucking champion to save our fucking lives, can we? What happened to you?
That's just the third time's the charm.
Oh, god damn it.
I thought this was the second time.
Third.
You're right.
But is he a half elf or is he a ferox?
No, he's still a Ferox.
This is the guy right now.
Sending us
We don't
kind of
have access to a spell that can bring Syl back at this current time.
Yeah, also we would have to unpetrify Kai, and then as soon as he wakes up,
Revivify won't
oh
work.
yeah.
You can't be missing limbs. And,
We got like a day in
Put
game.
it back together like a fucking puzzle.
Like a
Pile of
sand
ash.
mandala.
It's gonna be a tough
No,
puzzle.
but also please keep in mind, there's a thing that I can do.
What we can
It
do.
rhymes with Mish.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Fish?
only if he wants to. I don't want to force Kai to do anything he doesn't want to do.
Are you
Well,
still
I don't want to
together?
use your wish for you.
I mean, if it already wasn't a
It's
TPK,
okay.
now it officially
Why are
is a
you like
TPK.
that?
No, we still.
I can
Everybody's
control it,
alive.
couldn't you?
Alright, that brings
If I
us to
get hit by any raise, I'm permadead.
Riv's turn.
I have 3 wishes.
I wish.
Fine.
I wish Syl and T were alive.
Let me open up registry.
And she can move
Baby,
again.
it's coming down to the wire.
She can move
I
again.
should have been a barbarian.
Also, you fail to forget, I have the intelligence
You failed to
score
remember?
of a table,
Oh.
and I will not be able to find the fucking chest because it's never a perception check. It's always an investigation check.
If you stay here long enough, you might find it.
Oh, long enough so that Kai dies, Syl will already be dead. Like,
I'm gonna
I
call.
feel funny.
I'm gonna try
I just
to
tied my most
try
deathly
and
campaign.
quad.
Roll the hit.
18 plus 3.
That'll hit. Roll me damage.
But
I hate it here.
you know that news news
Eight
like, what,
damage?
first time?
Cool, how does Riv do
You know
this?
that, like meme with the news like really first time.
Ah.
And like Sally's like first time here.
I knew it. I'm so happy. Her first
Boss kill.
ultimate kill.
Was this really her first boss kill? I feel like she had
I
another.
think it is. Anyway, Riv seeing her friends being strewn about the room like dirty laundry in a teenage boy's bedroom.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm going for descriptive
He's the
words
dust bunny
today.
under the bed.
Aw, I like bunnies.
Sorry, the dust fox under the bed.
Close enough. But seeing as all of her friends are being, strewn about the room, she's going to get real mad. She's gonna fly up right in this thing's face, look it dead in the eye, and then take a bite out of its face eye. Just eat it.
Like eat the pupil.
Does it
Yeah,
pop?
it does. Yeah, it pops and jelly just
Oh,
goes all over the place. The thing kind of screams in pain and just kind of falls to the floor, deflating. Fen, you're no longer charmed.
Ooh, jelly. Does anybody have any toast?
Wait, you got a D4 here? Hold on. Alright, this is still. It's a pile of dust.
What? Is it my turn now? Sorry, a bunch of people looked at me at the same time.
Oh,
Don't mind me, I'm dead.
I think we're about to be out of initiative soon.
You are out of initiative right now.
There we go. Oh, what's happening? Where's Kai? Where's Syl?
hard cut
Oh, what's
to
on my
T
boots?
going,
I
Syl,
cut the
and
dust
just
off
like
my boot.
in the fucking ashes, like, oh, guess happened to Gruff too.
Wait, put her over here.
How did he end up over
The
there?
draft.
Now he's on my boot.
Wow.
I love that you just accepted. You're like, oh.
Ugh. Achoo. Achoo. Ugh.
That's how I imagine being fun.
Oh, he's inside of me. I can feel you all around. Wait, press the digitize.
I just imagine
Why
the,
did that bomb?
I just imagine the radioactive song, like I just wake up to Ashy Dust.
I pressed the digitize so
But yeah,
often.
the three of you and
And Rube.
and Riv are currently all alive there on the ground. You see a pile of dust where still used to be, and you see Kai's petrified body still strewn about the ground.
Oh, how do we fix this? Anybody know how to fix this?
I'm gonna go collect the pieces of Kai that he dropped.
All right.
He's just like screaming,
I
like
don't think I
hands
necessarily
in the
lost
ash.
pieces,
Like,
I think I just, like, about to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really
Pick them
fast.
up, you're gonna get them everywhere.
Oh God, this is so. Ew, no.
Breathe in
Starts
your arm.
stomping it, just
Somebody get the Swiffer.
Maybe.
Just bend over and
For
breathe.
them.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's
We have all
potions
these
or
points
anything
in
around that
the
maybe I
building.
could find.
make a perception check.
I'm looking for Kai's bits.
Oh.
There's no. You find him.
Unnatural 20.
There's a chest in that corner.
There's diamonds.
It's locked.
I knock on it.
Oh, you knocked to open it?
Yeah. Anybody home?
Oh.
We
It's
just,
a mimic.
we saw T fight like 3 mimics in a row when she kept trying to open a chest. I don't trust nothing now.
Nothing happens.
Open now, please, sir.
It's shut.
It's locked.
It's locked.
It is the opposite of open.
Anybody got a lockpick?
Yeah.
Stop being traumatized. We need to save Kai.
I'm gonna pick that lock.
Go for it.
2. So, 7. Is it Dex?
Dex plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency is proficiency. What's proficiency?
Plus 3.
7 plus 3 is 10 plus Dex is 14.
Having a hard time with it at the moment.
Oh, maybe the beholder ate the key. I'm gonna go search his guts for a key.
You find a key.
Oh!
Right there.
Mazel tov.
Oh, shit.
Alright, we're
Alright.
back and I'll look at the chest.
You open it up, and it contains. Yes, exactly.
I owe you 1 refill of.
It's 100,000 worth of diamond.
Oh.
So you can resurrect one person.
The guy who can resurrect.
I mean, technically, I'm not dead. I'm like.
Yeah.
You find a rolled up spell scroll.
Ooh.
You find 2 potions of superior healing. And you find a potion labeled soft.
Instead of hard.
Can I
Opposite by
just
the-
real quick do a general intelligence check maybe to make sure I understand that maybe that means to make stony people not
Yes.
stony? Or I just know.
You know.
Okay, great. And then
Down.
I
check
was
the
about to say,
scroll.
you, especially with your slightly alchemical background with your perfumes, you would know soft is specifically a potion made to counteract
Okay, great.
petrification.
well, I'll run over and I guess pour it onto Kai because is his mouth frozen open?
It is not. But where do you pour it first?
I guess I'll just pour it on his face.
You pour it on your face, and
And I'll just go up and down.
I was about to say, yeah.
I'm Katara in
The
in
dryad
crystal, just
the dryad kind of looks at you excitedly. Oh, good news! They actually found it.
the chest.
Yeah, goodbye.
And then
And you just
Before I leave, I just look at Selma, like, and then I just move out.
you're gone. And you are now conscious and flesh-like right there.
I'm gonna
I
check
just
out
measure
what
for
the scroll
flavor. Like,
does.
so it sounds just, man, coffee.
Oh my god.
The dryad kind of turns to you. So, rough day.
Yeah, it's 3rd time's a charm.
You're Arian Els, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, looks like she picks about as good as us then.
I mean,
You die
mean,
an
let
awful
me
lot
be
for a
fair.
savior of the world.
I'm not gonna be a savior of the world.
Oh, well, she certainly didn't bring you on for your wonderful personality and your dashing good looks.
Neither of those either.
What's the scroll?
Dragged by a gun.
You look at the scroll, and the scroll is a scroll of raised dead.
Alright, I'll wait for Kai to come to.
On disintegration.
Kai, wake up! We need you to save Still. He's dust right
also
now.
dead, so.
I'll just kind of come to and be like, oh, okay, and like just look around, see the beholder dead.
Oh,
Tea
he's still
on her
crazy.
knees, screaming over a pile of ashes.
Get your hands out of him!
I honestly don't think he'd say anything right now. I think he's just gonna be like,
Okay, I get it. We're all scared. Can this raise Sylvanus? I don't know how things work.
you
You're
have a scroll.
illegal.
She
Yeah.
hands you a scroll of raised dead that if Sylvanus is believed to be the pile of dust, no.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I think
Raise
they
it
just
is
like
in
make
case you don't get
zombies.
the minute.
I mean, yeah, but what do we do? What do we do?
What is it?
Somebody get me water.
Raise
We'll
dead,
build it back like a
resurrection.
sandcastle.
Ensure resurrection.
Isn't there one like between that?
No, not unless,
Reincarnation.
not unless you count the druid spell reincarnation.
I do.
Reincarnation and true resurrection are the only things
I'll
that can bring.
crawl over to the pile of most of Syl's ashes because And he inhaled most of them.
Still just reappears inside Fen. Just
Oh!
The revenge I wanted.
His boot comes
just
out.
like inside the stomach, like Alien vs Predator style. Just
Grows out like a tree.
Sylvan, it's not
I
like
just
this.
see that in ASDF movie.
Nah,
get,
it's just
get,
like,
get in his guts, Daddy.
This is not character worse.
hello, my baby. Hello,
Oh,
my
that's
baby.
cool.
no,
You gotta show
right
it
on
now.
the
Yeah.
Anyways,
it.
Kai was gonna say something, right?
What are you gonna do,
He's
Kai?
just staring down at the ashes for a minute, trying to, you know. He is not dead anymore, so there's that.
Come on, Kai, this isn't new. We've seen this before. You got anything up your sleeve? Any more
11
rocks?
11 times to be in fact.
I just imagine like real friends like, man, I wish it was like it was like, man, I wish it was Fen, and then just switch spots.
I just like.
I was at this Fen is just don't do.
This is pretty nice. This is a nice place
Phil's
you guys
just
got
sifting
here.
through his fingers as he stares down the pile.
What if you?
My heart's beating really hard right now.
I was
It's
about to
kind
say,
of
but-
like sending me into a panic attack.
I was about to say, still, it's a nice city though, beautiful even.
Yeah, I've been here before, probably.
Also, you guys notice as weird as this is, Kai is doing all of this like this panicking with a half-eaten meat bun in his right hand.
No! No, he dropped it when Sil popped in. Remember
I imagine you
said
picked
that?
it back up.
No!
You had some time to
Do
talk.
it for the lulz.
Do it for the
No,
lulz.
no lulz. This is intense.
This happens all the time.
No, he didn't pick the meat bun back off of the floor.
No,
and
not
continue
eating
it.
meat buns.
There were
Sylvan
more
is
meat
dying.
buns there. Continue. What do you do?
You're very loud
Let me
to
be
be on
traumatized.
microphones.
I'm sorry.
I'll just take a deep breath and close his eyes. I wish Sil was back and alive in his body.
Roll me a D100.
Which body do you want to come back in?
That's not what the wish was.
He's not thinking clearly. He's not like thinking through the wish before he says
But like, if his body, which one's his body?
it. We'll see when he comes back, I guess.
D100 would be
D100 roll
both.
both of you.
Yeah.
This is up to the DM's interpretation.
Oh wow.
88.
88. You retain the ability to use the wish spell, but one of your charges of wish is gone.
Was it if you get underneath the
33.
33.
Then you can never ever cast it again, even if you learn it later.
I don't think you can.
Well, it looks like your friends are more competent than I gave them credit for. It looks like it's time for you to go back.
I was having fun.
Yeah, no, so was I. Don't worry, you'll be back again at some point. One day
Yeah.
you'll live here forever.
Give me one day.
Yeah. You might even live here actual forever. I don't know how champions work. You might be like a immortal being or whatever. Who knows?
Can you wish us?
I'm
out
already a
this
citizen of
blood cult?
Castalia.
Yeah, you are.
Theoretically, yes.
That's why it's kind of weird. If you die there, it just sends you home.
I keep forgetting
You're one
we
of
have
us
the
now,
stuff
kinda.
that our blood potion spell gave us. We probably could have used that.
But I had a different potion that worked. Because my potion was a
Oh
potion
yeah, I
of
keep forgetting
Castalia.
about that too.
Well,
I have no idea
Not
what
that I
happens
was
when
not that I could have done anything.
I don't know what happens when I actually die.
well, farewell. And as as you guys watch, you watch as the dust kind of like begins to glow and kind of swirls all around before it reforms Sil's Ferox body. And he is just laying there, and also all of a sudden just
He just grabs him and just like.
No, I'm above him. I hug him first. You get
I
second.
was
You were
elbows
getting-
deep in his ashes already.
We
You are-
both hug.
you were getting platonically like full clothed on, no nudity 69'd by like Kai and Tia as they just sort of snuggle you to death.
He was elbow deep in you with both arms
I guess
at
I'm
the
new
same
girl.
time,
You come back and she's elbow deep in your body. Just
and like you're stuck there, like it's just fused
Oh,
together.
yeah, no, we
seamlessly.
both hug him.
We can fix that. Revivify would.
Stop. We're hugging him. We're hugging you.
internally.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, you're back to life, and all the 6 of you are now sitting on the floor.
Ooh, welcome back, Sylvanus. Want some eye jelly? I'm gonna collect some eye jelly in a file.
Oh, you were
I
probably
want some of
looking
it
like
too.
pretty okay when you came back, and I'm pouring blood all over your clothes.
Can I take one of its eyes?
I mean,
Yeah.
Which ones do I have? Which ones are there?
Yeah, sure,
that
be tired.
disintegrate and
I don't think you know which is which.
Yeah, you don't really know which
After
is which, and
hugging,
all
I
of them
just
cease
lays
to be
on the
magical
floor and
once it
stares at
dies.
the ceiling for a while.
I want the one that disintegrates.
I'm serving Carrie realness.
You do that.
Sorry? What?
I'm serving
Oh.
Carrie
Magic out
realness.
of it.
What?
Get
Well, you
magic
can
out of it.
you can ask.
Darn.
Because he's not gonna think about it right now because he just came back from being stoned. And his friend was a pile of dust.
Nah.
From the other side of the room, you just hear, "I'll be honest, I expected you to be dead. It's nice to see you're not.
I'm gonna kill
Thanks for
him by
the
end of
help,
this
man.
dungeon.
So
I am
help
not
me
much
God.
help in combat.
Yeah, I noticed. Good job.
No, you gave us a vote of confidence.
That didn't help.
I think it did.
I
If
disagree.
a boss doesn't
I
kill him,
agree.
I am
I
totally gonna kill him.
I agree.
You agree with me. Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome. I'm glad that
Well.
we could come to this.
And with
Come
that,
in.
there is a doorway on that side that kind of opens up too, and you kind of see a spiral set of staircase down to the fourth underground floor.
Nice.
I am taking a nap.
I think we should descend
Oh,
into
quick
the
time, I
blackness
used all
of
my
the
spells.
to-be
I'm
continued
going to sleep.
feed.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna take a nap now. Good night.
As we descend the spiral staircase, the
Oh,
light
I think
dims. The light dims and to be continued pops up on the screen.
Question mark?
I think
Yes.
we have to take a break there now.
As it say, as you guys do descend, well, not descend, as you guys, I imagine, probably take a long rest before descending.
Yeah.
That is where we'll end tonight's session after we finish the puzzle and a boss fight.
I think I should retire at this.
Oh, it was like another one? Like I thought you meant like another puzzle.
Yeah.
I think I got 10
As the
marks.
aboleth swims into the room. And
Oh my.
In the air! Ugh.
It uses each of its tentacles like propellers.
it was
mean like
real
that
fucking
Spy
close,
Kids
about as
girl?
close as I could cut it, but you guys just took out a CR 13 beholder.
I have no concept of the CRs.
It was way too high.
We
Well,
did
what does
it.
that mean? Like, do you have to
Challenge
level 13?
rating.
Like a level 13 enemy. But there was one of it and 6 of you.
I wouldn't call that medium.
Hey, we did it.
That's what yeah, you did it.
It would have gone a little faster if we weren't charmed.
Would have gone a little faster if your
Time
or
filled trauma for the win.
some people might not have died if your healer didn't get taken out of the fight on your
Literally
first
the
turn.
round, yeah.
Whose fault was that?
Beholder. The dice.
What do you want me to do? Like, not challenge you guys?
No, I thought it was fun. Like, the whole point is that, like, we're supposed to be challenged.
Take that bitch off the map. I don't want to look at
Yeah,
it.
you guys
But-
still
No.
you guys still succeeded, which is the important part, and you're making a very strong case for yourself after this mega dungeon hit level 7. So I will
So
say
far,
that.
I've been most of the player deaths.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop dying, stupid.
I'll play a different character.
No.
Yeah, that is all. So thank you for sticking around. It was a fun episode, and we'll see you next Saturday for some Wildlands, where you can watch us play some wacky, zany little critter boys and growls. Yeah, get real excited for that. I know Audi's excited to run it, and all of us are very excited to play in it. Well, me, Cass, and Maddie, and Pat are all excited to play in it. Ash will not be joining, but that's okay.
Fades out.
You almost did.
Oof. But anyway, thank you for watching. We love you, we appreciate you, and until next time, we've been the Unlucky Few. Bye!
Bye.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching. If you like that, check out our next live stream. We stream every Saturday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We upload recordings to our YouTube channel every Wednesday. If you want to see more content from us, check out our Twitch, YouTube, and other social medias. All links in the description. Be sure to keep an eye out for some bonus content upcoming, and until then, we'll see you next time.